Hello and welcome to Gen Con TV on this very special Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2024. I am joined for the love of gaming by
Bryce Bebop.
And we are here to play just a variety of games that you can play with two lonely people sitting at a table talking about their favorite rom-com. So what's your favorite rom-com?
Okay, one, are you lonely if you're with another person?
It depends. So one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
And two's the second loneliest?
It can be as bad as one, but it's the loneliest number since the number one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So my favorite rom-com is Serendipity.
Yes.
I want to say it's like 99 or 2000, and it's John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale, and there's like a glove and like plane trips back and forth.
Beautiful New York romance.
It's a great show.
Beautiful. I love it. We actually, I also love Serendipity, so I'm happy that we talk. Like, he actually brought this up, and I was like, so I'm happy. I'm happy with this. No one talks about Serendipity. That's fine. My favorite rom-com is Gone Girl.
Is it? Is that a rom-com?
In my opinion, it might be.
Because it doesn't seem like it from the things I've seen.
You know what? You gotta be a little twisted, I guess, maybe, to... Anyway, we're here on this lovely Valentine's Day playing our first game, which is going to be Ravensburger's Disney Villainous. This is a game that Ravensburger has since released. There's a new version of this with simplified rules and a few other flair to it, which you can check out. Right now, it's for sale, but we're gonna be playing the original copies of this game, so thank you so much, Ravensburger. For those of you who are interested in learning how to play, you could go to ravensburger.com/Disney Villainous Gameplay for information. Otherwise, we're going to kind of just talk about what we're doing and how we're moving, our pieces that we're going to be moving and playing. So let's hop into this. How does this sound good?
It looks good. I'm really excited. Is Ravensburger the correct pronunciation, or is that just you?
So if you talk to, so let's Ravensburger, just give me a call to clarify this. I'm pretty sure it's Ravensburger, Bonsai Baby. You familiar with Bonsai Baby, the wonderful Bonsai Baby?
The orange one.
The orange one from TableTakes and Actoroki. Bonsai often just says Ravenburger or Robinburger. I'm pretty sure it's Ravensburger. Ravensburger, we love you. If we're saying your name wrong, we apologize. Ravensburger sounds right. I don't know. It sounds like vase. Am I saying vase?
Or vase.
A vase.
So I was talking with some of the Ravensburger people last Gen Con, which, by the way, best 4 days in gaming, it's coming up. Make sure you get tickets, and by tickets I mean badges, and the badges just went on sale.
Yes.
So but they said Ravensburger. And because Lorcana just came out, which is not Villainous, but a different Disney game.
That's true.
They said Ravensburger.
So that might be it. We are going to get to the bottom of this.
One day we'll know.
Last stream, we got to the bottom of several things that maybe were not true, but we did get to the bottom. By the end of this stream, I will have an answer for you on what the name of the company that produces these incredibly high-quality games actually wants to be called.
That's a big promise.
That's a huge promise.
By the end of this stream.
I am an investigative journalist today.
But you're game playing today, so how are you going to find that out?
Listen, I lead a very...
Reporters are on it. Make it happen, folks.
I have the interns. We have the interns.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Gen Con interns, for this. Okay, we're going to be playing Villainous. The premise of this game is you are a Disney villain. Your goal is to accomplish various things that the villain wants to accomplish to beat the game. We actually picked a couple of pre-chose our selections. So I choose Eartha Kitt's Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. I am very excited. If you haven't seen that movie's hilarious. It's David Spade, it's John Goodman, a bunch of great actors. I love that movie. It was a staple of my childhood, and I'm looking forward to defeating Kuzco using Kronk, which is my goal.
If you didn't know, the copy of the script that's in the Disney Vault is literally just a bunch of notes stapled together because they didn't really have a full script because they had to rework it so many times.
Oh, because it was a Sting musical at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so...
So they were just like, we don't have a written down script, but you need one for the vault?
Oh, just a bunch of bits with like... Oh, that's so funny. That makes... With that movie, if you know about that movie, that makes so much sense.
I will be playing Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective, who is portrayed by some person whose name I don't know.
Was it Vincent Price? Am I making that up?
I don't
This
know.
This might be like just, again, misinformation.
I think that's misinformation, but it could be amazing. So,
Hey Siri, who's Radigan? Don't call Miles. Okay, putting my phone down.
Siri doesn't know what's up. Anyway, the Great Mouse Detective is very similar to a certain famous Sherlock Holmes, but definitely not Sherlock Holmes. His name is Basil, and he lives on Baker Street. I'm not saying that he lives with Sherlock Holmes, because that would be probably copyright infringement. Possibly. I'm not sure. But Radigan is not Moriarty, and he definitely is trying to get a fake robot queen into Buckingham Palace.
Ooh, and this is going to be pretty formidable for me as Yzma. Like, I love Yzma a lot, but it's hard to understate the importance of Radigan as one of cinema's finest rats. One of the absolute, like, not even just like, I mean, he's a hunk too. Like, I want to stress that.
Let's set the record straight. He is a mouse.
Oh,
sir.
that's right. That's right.
Yes.
I would be.
How dare you say Radigan's a rat?
I am so sorry, Radigan. Can we edit this out before Radigan sees this, please?
He will get you and fight
He
you.
will, because Radigan is a violent mouse.
Yeah.
We learned that in that movie.
He's one of the few Disney characters who actually
Got a body count.
has a body count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rough.
Good
So
for him.
anyway,
We're gonna see if
you're,
we can-
you're going first, right?
Yes, so I am going to go first. So this means that since this is my first turn, I do not get any power, which is how we actually measure things. But second player gets power, so you have already grabbed your power. I have pulled up to my 4 cards, so it is time for me to kind of... there's a couple of different things, like with Yzma's, we have fate decks set up. You can see over there, Radigan's fate deck is in the standard format. Mine is over here 4 above my things. You'll kind of see how this goes as we play. I made the choice to be a little bit harder on myself on my first try. So I am going to take Yzma. Yzma is moving to the jungle, going to collect 3 power. So I actually
I need cards in my hand.
Yes, you do.
Because just in case there might be something that happens.
Something good. Yes.
Yes.
Condition cards.
Condition cards.
So I get to, let's see what I have. I lucked out so much. I am going to pay 3 to use my play action, putting that back into the thing, to add my best friend Kronk. I need Kronk to defeat Kuzco. The problem with Kronk is not discarded like the other hero cards or the other hero cards or ally cards are. He's not discarded when he's used to defeat a hero. But when Kronk is moved, I have to put 1 power from the supply on him. When 3 or more power go on Kronk, he becomes a hero working against me. Because Kronk is a babyface. We know this.
Such a good guy.
So he really is.
He's just such a good guy.
So I'm going to move him. You know what? He loves Mudka's Meat Hut. I'm going to move him down to Mudka's Meat Hut right here. I don't have any money to play anything, so what I am going to do is I am going to discard 1 in my discard pile, draw back up to 4 cards in my hand, and that is my turn.
Okay. So this right here means I collect 3,
Yes.
but that's an action.
Yes, so you would take all four of those applicable, and any 4 of those that are not obscured.
Okay. So then I am going to go to Flaversham's Toy Shop.
That's a good scene.
That's such a good scene.
I love that movie.
And then it's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, people, please.
The Great Mouse Detective. Read a book.
Amazing.
Or watch a movie.
So I'm going to grab 3. I grabbed 1 extra, putting it back.
Appreciate your honesty.
Then I get to play 2 cards. So I'm going to play 1 card for 2, which summons, do they go on the bottom here?
Is it what
It
is
is
the
an ally.
It's an ally. So your ally goes where you want. Yeah, play him where you want to.
So if ruffians are played to a location other than Radigan's, you may perform 1 available action at their location.
You got ruffians?
Yes.
So that means where you play them, you can perform an action at that location now.
Okay, so I spent 2 to play ruffians.
Yeah.
Ruffians are going to get me 2 because that's an action. I have another card to play, and I think I'm going to spend 2 to play ruffians.
No!
I have a gang.
You got a bunch of ruffians.
I got a bunch of ruffians.
This is not looking good for you.
You know, it feels like having allies is good, so I'm gonna play them there. they're going to let me play another card.
Oh my gosh.
I have 2. I'm going to spend 2.
You got it. That's fair.
Then I'm going to play Ruffians. What lets me draw a card? Is it this guy?
So you draw
Okay.
on your own. So at the end of your turn, you draw back up to 4 cards.
Okay. So
There are also cards that will ask you to draw for you.
Wait, can I have 2 allies in the same spot?
Yes, you can.
Ooh. Can they perform the same action?
If there are 2 different cards, I believe they are. I don't know this off the top of my head. I'm going to scroll through for now.
Okay.
I would say yes. You could put 2
Okay.
allies on top of each other. I think you couldn't. Yeah, you could use. If they're 2 separate cards, you can use the action twice. I would
Well, then
imagine.
I'm going to get 2 back.
That sounds awful. I want to say that sounds fair. That sounds awful, but I appreciate that you did that.
So then I am going to discard this marvelous trap.
Okay, and that goes into your discard pile.
So into my discard.
Yep.
I'll put it that way so you guys can read it. And then I draw up to 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, and that is your
That is my turn.
That was a very efficient. We did one test turn on this, and that one test turn, Bryce also demolished me in a second. So
This Radican is not the only one with a body count.
oh my god. So I'm gonna move Yzma over to the palace, collect 2 because I am broke as hell. I am going to play. I'm going to spend 1. Yes, I can play 1 card actually. Let me double check. Yes, I am going to spend 1 to play Smash It with a hammer. Choose 1 of my fate decks, reveal 2 random cards, and then discard them.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pick this fate deck. I'm going to reveal 2 random cards, which are the Path of Righteousness. Ooh. If Cusco is in Yzma's realm, place 2 power on Krunk, otherwise place 1 power on Krunk. This would be really bad for me if it wasn't going to the garbage right now. Next up is a Peasant. When the Peasant is in play, you may choose a hero from Yzma's fated discard pile and shuffle that hero into one of her decks. Again, the Peasant got kicked out of the castle. He is gone.
You get to smash both with a hammer?
I do. Reveal 2 random, then discard them. So I get to put them in my fate discard pile over here. That was a reasonably nice turn for me.
That was a good turn.
I don't need to move anything, and yes, unfortunately, I have no other actions to use.
Okay.
Drawing back up, and that is my turn.
Okay. Well,
Yzma, come on.
I will. Sorry. I'm going to go over to Buckingham Palace.
Ooh.
I am a classy, classy mouse. I shall, 1, fate you, so we can't get rid of any of these other ones that I want you to have.
So this is a little different this time. So most people, when they're fated, I'll basically pull out 2 cards from it, and I'll choose from those 2 cards. Yzma's fate deck is a little bit different. I'm going to read from it right here. When an opponent targets me with the fate action, they must choose one of my fate decks, secretly look at all the cards, and then choose 1 card to play. If they choose to play a hero, that hero must be played in the location that the fate deck came from. All other cards will be shuffled and returned to that fate deck.
Okay.
So, which fate deck would you
I
like
would
to learn?
like this one.
Absolutely.
The one with Krunk hanging out there.
Here you go. Take a look
Excellent.
through all of that. This could make my life absolute hell, which is part of the benefit of fating people in this game. This is you can play Disney's Villainous with 1, 2, I believe. I think it's up to 5 players. I've played with up to 4 before, but there's a lot of different villains, a lot of different variants. There's new ones coming out every few months too. So check this game if you're interested. It's really fun for people who like Disney or like simple, fun thematic games.
So I'm going to play. I'm assuming I put these down.
Yes, you put them back in the shuffle, whatever order you want.
I'm going to play Beware the Groove. So I choose a hero from Yzma's Fate discard
Wonder
pile.
who it's going to be.
There's only 1. I'm going to shuffle that hero and up to 2 of Yzma's Fate decks together, and I'm going to deal the cards as evenly as possible to replace the shuffled Fate decks.
Basically, I need to reveal Cusco from my fate deck in some capacity, and the more it's shuffled, the harder it is for me to tell where he's going to be. This has made it already difficult from the start. So
It's a shell game we got going on here.
So I believe because if you chose to play the peasant, right? Play a hero from the fate deck.
Yep.
So
choose a hero.
No,
It doesn't play it. It shuffle that hero and up to
into the.
two of Yzma fate decks together. So I get to put that into a pile. Let's go ahead and go with that one.
Right here.
And then we're going to take that one and we'll shuffle it with that one.
Oh my gosh.
And then deal them out to each other.
Evenly into the thing. Oh my gosh. Brutal.
So while you're doing that, I'll continue the rest of my turn. I get to get 1 power. I'm going to play Marvelous Trap with my 1 card play. I'm going to put a Marvelous Trap here in the secret lair. Then I'm going to, let's see, that says I can move an item or ally. So I'm going to move the ruffians from Big Ben to Flaversham's Toy Shop.
Yeah, get them covering all your bases. Smart.
And then I will discard. I won't discard.
You don't have
anything.
to discard. Yeah, you
I
don't
won't
have
discard
to.
anything.
Because there's sometimes you get some good cards.
Yeah, I got some
sometimes you need to
decent
shuffle
cards.
through, but sometimes you just trash them.
Okay, I'm not going to discard anything. I end my turn. I draw up to 1.
Awesome. Okay, Yzma is then going to go to Mudka's Meat Hut again, just for the larf. Going to collect 1, and then I am going to use my 2 to play Eavesdrop. Eavesdrop. Eavesdrop is how I said that.
Love it.
Eavesdrop. Choose one of my fate decks and look at all the cards, shuffle, and return them.
Ooh.
So I am going to actually choose this one.
Fair enough. Nobody's tampered with that one.
Through all the cards. And it's hard to shuffle 4 cards effectively. And there we go. And then I am going to discard 1, and I'm going to fate you.
You know,
Uh-oh.
quite devious. So during their turn, if another player targets you with a fate action, you may play Devious. That player reveals only 1 card from your fate deck instead of 2. There you go, bud.
This is a condition card. The condition cards make it so in the middle of a turn like this, I chose to fate him. Fate was not on my side. I get to choose 1 thing. However, this is a pretty good one for me. The Queen's Guards can only be played at Buckingham Palace. They are a level 3 hero, so I'm going to put them right over here and cover up your fate and play for Buckingham Palace.
That's pretty rough.
I'm going to be drawing back up to 4, and that is my turn, Bryce.
Okay. Well, that's not great for me. But I will move to Flaversham's Toy Shop.
Gotta get that money.
I will get 3 money. 1, 2, 3. I will play some tools, which cost 2. And the cost to play items is reduced by 1 power. I guess I'll play it here.
Oh, it's an item?
Yeah.
Yeah, you play it. I think it attaches to... Yeah, you can just play it there.
Okay. Doop. And then I will play Capture. Move a hero with a strength of 3 or less to the secret lair. Oh. So we're going to go hang out there.
And that's in the completely open spot that's not covering any of the stuff that you need. Damn.
And
good card.
There's a trap there that may have an effect later.
Oh, no.
Maybe. And that is my turn. So I will draw up to 4.
Oh my gosh. I need to start making some plays now. But I need money to make these plays. I need power to do the plays. So Yzma's gonna go to the jungle where the money is made, gonna collect 3. Going to then use this to play.
Wait, how much did you gain?
3.
Oh, well, that's cool. Extravagant.
No! A condition card!
During their turn, if another player gains 3 or more power, you may play Extravagant. Choose an item from your discard pile and put it into your hand. I happen to have another Marvelous Trap.
See, this is condition cards is the secret, I think, strategy to winning this game.
So I have chat up so that I can talk to people and respond. And there's somebody in chat named SBebops. I don't know who that could be. And you're right, SBebops. It is incredibly rare that somebody has a better Hawaiian shirt on, and I'm quite upset that I didn't know.
I should have put this on the call sheet to be like, we gotta dress next time. We're gonna have a shirt off.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I can't beat that one. It's got flowers. It's purple. It's got the eye of Ra. Like I don't even.
It's not about beating it. It's about we're complimenting each other's
fair enough.
fashion,
Fair
our
enough.
form,
Yes.
our beauty,
I
what we bring
support
to the
that.
table. You know what I
I
mean?
like it.
No competition, all support.
SBebops, now that I know you're watching, I'm playing Radigan for you.
Another Radigan fan again at home. Thank you so much for watching. What was I doing? I grabbed 3. You got your thing.
Yeah,
okay,
got my thing.
I was like, what am I doing now? I have to actually use a thing. That's not good for me. I am then going to use 2 to play the Imperial Guards.
Ooh.
I'm going to play the Imperial Guards to Pacha's house, just in case. These guards cost 2, but they're worth 3 damage, so they'll help me beat some butt when I need to, if that damn llama comes up running at me. I am going to spend 1 more to play Dagger. When Dagger is played, attach it to an ally. That ally gets +1 strength. When the dagger would be discarded, put it back into your hand instead. So when I use this to take out someone, I get to keep this in my hand instead of it going to the discard pile.
That's really good.
I'm going to actually just apply it to the guards right now,
fair.
just to be safe.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to pull, so I'm going to draw back up to 4, 2 more cards.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
Okay. On my turn, before Radigan moves on your next turn, defeat all heroes at this location, discard Marvelous Trap. So I believe I have to activate it with 1 power?
Yes.
Okay. Boop.
Yeah, you pay the 1 power to activate it. Nice.
Queen's Guards go away into my discard. We're going to put it that way.
I hope that they come back.
I don't. I don't, really. We will move. Let's see. I need to be able to play cards. That's my life. So, I will move to Buckingham Palace.
A good place from
It's a
what I
nice
hear.
place.
Yeah, people like it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, people live there
Okay.
for a while.
So I gain 1. They've been there a little while.
little bit.
Little while. I will, as only befitting of Buckingham Palace, I'll use my 1 play a card action to play an item, which costs 1 less because of my tools, to don my royal robes.
Oh, and this is one of the best scenes in the show. Like, can we? Like, I don't know. We can't show this off. Just Radigan in his robes. You don't have to turn the channel. You don't have to do anything.
Just right there.
This is one of the finest mice I have ever seen in my entire life. This is what I aspire to be on all levels, including physical. Like, that is my guy.
swole.
Like,
He is
looks
so huge.
He's so good. He looks like a refrigerator of a mouse.
He's like 3 times the size of a mouse. In fact,
I love. I'm sorry. It's like
he's just so good. Did we ever figure out who voiced him?
oh no!
Interns? Still nothing? Okay.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Okay, I will continue playing
Who
my turn.
Radigan?
No, don't call Miles. All right, that was my 1 card. I am going to fate you.
Yes. Oh, that's actually pretty
no.
great
Oh,
because I'm not looking up Radigan's voice actor at the moment. I am playing superiority. During their turn, if another player targets you with a fate action, I may play superiority and choose which one of my fate decks you must look in. I want you to look in this nasty little guy. It was Vincent Price. Vincent Price.
Awesome! I'm so glad.
My brain is a trap for information that no one could possibly want or need.
No, you need to know where Vincent Price
He
is.
is at all times. Vinny.
All right, and it has to be played at this area if it were
If it's a hero.
And what do you have in here? Beware the groove and an effect.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of actual
Okay.
discard.
Man, that's not great for me.
If neither of them can be played or any meaningful action, then that means I'm really just doing okay.
You know, that means we get to play Chicha.
Oh!
If Yzma moves to Chicha's location, she immediately loses 2 power. Boop.
Ooh.
And she's really strong.
Oh, the power of a pregnant mom.
Oh, serious, right?
Oh, she's okay. This is not. Yeah, I can't even beat her with 1.
You have a dagger.
Oh, it's 3. I thought that was 2. Okay, there's a
I
chance.
hoped it was 2, but you know, here we are. All right, so I faded you. I played a card. I got my 1. I am going to discard. Oh, I'm going to discard Bartholomew, who is an ally, but he's not.
Is that the drunken?
He's
guy
the
that
one who
gets chomped on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He is not great.
No.
And then I'm going to move an ally. I don't think I'm going to, because like these are not equipped. My items are not equipped to character allies, right? Unless it says so.
Yeah, unless it's like attached to. It has to be attached to an ally. Like this one, it has to be attached to an ally.
Yeah.
My dagger does.
So like royal robes is not, and tools are not. So I'm just gonna say we're good.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw up to 4.
And this is, now that it's my turn, this is a slightly different mechanic because I used my card during my thing. I didn't get to draw up because you faded me during your turn. So I actually still have to play with my 3 cards for this round, which is totally fine by me.
Good.
Because there's no choice otherwise.
There's nothing you can do. So
I'm going to move over to the palace. I'm going to collect 2. I am then going to use the vanquish thing at the palace, the vanquish icon at the palace, to vanquish Chicha.
Poor Chicha.
Chicha is unfortunately getting moved over here. She might be back to actually take care of business later, but for now, she is resting in the discard pile. My Imperial Guards go to the discard pile, and my dagger returns to my hand, automatically drawing me back up to 4.
So good.
Which was really nice.
Yeah, dagger's a really nice, cool tool.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm going to play 0 because I want a little bit more money. I'm going to play 0, pay 0 to play Fake Funeral.
Oh, no.
So Fake Funeral, I gain 1 power for each hero in my discard pile. Only 1, but I do need 3 for a move I want to do.
But you've gained 3 this turn then.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I did. I hope this isn't conditional.
It's a condition. Extravagant. During my turn, if another player gains 3 or more power, I can play extravagant. Choose an item from your discard pile and put it back in your hand.
Oh my gosh.
This mighty, mighty, marvelous trap.
This is I'm gonna find a way to get Bartholomew on there.
No.
Bartholomew's going on the board. I'm making
The
it
cat's
happen.
got to be in this deck. If the cat's not in the deck, then I'll be sad.
One of the cool things too, like if you're like, I'm not even the biggest like Disney fan of all time. I love Disney. I love the art. I grew up with the animation. But one of the cool things about this game is every single villain in this game has custom cards and art and board. So like there's like references to things. It's pretty fun. Some of the animations like redrawn. Some of there's like different. It's pretty cool. So if you like, I love looking at these Emperor's New Groove cards, honestly.
Yeah.
And Radigan's, of course, robes.
I'm gonna go home and watch one of these probably.
So then that would be your condition on that. I'm going to draw back up to 4.
Okay.
Oh, no, I pulled a discard one. Draw back up to 4. And that is my turn.
Okay. I will go back to Flaversham's toy shop. I will gain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can play 2 cards. So I will play 1. Nope, not 1. I was going to pay 1 for this airship, but I have tools which lowers the cost of items by 1. So I will play an airship for free. And then I will also spend 2 to play a marvelous trap in the secret lair.
These traps are so useful, or should I say, this trap is so useful. This trap's so good. Pulling it back out of the discard.
All right, so that was 2 cards played, money got, and you know what? I'm going to discard another marvelous trap.
Oh my gosh.
Then I'll draw up to 4.
Okay. Now I need to actually start accomplishing goals here. Like I've moved around, I've got a little bit of money, but I need to actually find Cusco. There's only a couple of tools in my belt, in my like actual skill set here of finding Cusco. Radigan. No, you looked at that picture of Radigan on the road, but
Got me.
Same thing happened to me.
So good.
I am going to use. I have to move over here to the jungle. I'm going to collect my 3 because again, desperately need money to be able to do what I need to do. And then I'm going to pay 1 to play after them.
Ooh.
After them, choose one of your fate decks and reveal all the cards. Play all revealed heroes to that location, shuffle, and return the rest. This is one of the only ways I can get Cusco. This is one of the only cards that can actually get me to get Cusco.
Yeah.
Because of another card I pulled, I actually happened to find him. Cusco's right
no!
here. Unfortunately for me, Cusco's also here with 3 other heroes.
Yay!
This is the worst possible thing for me. There's Cusco. Cusco is discarded. Shuffle him to the fate decks. I just need to take care of Cusco with Kronk. He's gonna go here. We have Tipo though. Tipo cannot be defeated if other heroes are in Tipo's realm or if Cha-Cha is in her realm. Also, Cha-Cha's here. Yzma cannot defeat other heroes if Cha-Cha or Tipo. So I have to defeat both of these 2 before I can even get to my goal here. This is not going to be easy because I cannot move Kronk. However, I now know where Cusco is, so I'm like 10 steps away, but I now know what I'm doing. So I'm going to adjust these up here. These are pretty bad for me.
Can I see those 2 so I could read them and like fully grasp what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely.
You cannot other heroes if Tipo or...
Yeah, I have to take care of them first.
Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like one of those double things where it's like you can't defeat Tipo because Cha-Cha,
them's locked
here.
in the game.
Yeah, it's like, well...
Okay, I'll put these there. I am going to then, I'm probably going to discard because I need to acquire some far better cards. I'm going to discard 2 eavesdrop cards, which are good, but now I know where Cusco is. They're less important to me.
Fair.
And then I am going to draw back up to 4, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Rough turn, but it happened.
I am going to go to Buckingham Palace.
Of course.
With my sweet, sweet robes. I am going to fate you. And I have to hope that I can get things.
Ooh, so you fated me.
I did.
This is a condition now. I'm going to play superiority again.
You know, it's good. It's good.
Which allows me to pick which fate deck you must look in. I'm going to pick this one.
Okay.
Could you take a look through this one card for me? And
it says, if Cusco is in Yzma's realm, place 2 power on Kronk. Otherwise, place 1 power on Kronk.
Okay, so this is now me in trouble. Kronk is getting 2 power from the supply onto him. If he goes up to 3 or more,
He's only getting 1. He only gets 1 because he's not in Yzma's realm. Wait, no, that counts.
Cusco's, yeah, that counts. Cusco's here. So this is 2. This is brutal. So these 2 power go on Kronk, which means he's actually only 1 more. When there are 3 or more. Yeah, 1 more, and then he becomes a hero, moved to the top of the board. That means I need to look at the rules on how to defeat Kronk, because he's never been turned on me yet. So I am, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. I was so confident when I picked that deck, that one for Bryce to pull through.
You were?
Yeah, I was mistaken, and my hubris will come crashing down on me in a wall of flames.
Hubris is right. All right, I'm going to play a card, and it's the Greatest Criminal Mind, which allows me to either draw 2 cards or gain 2 power.
I'm going to go as Radigan for Halloween, for Christmas, for any holiday, really.
Every day.
Every day is Radigan Day.
I'm going to gain 2. I don't think I gained 1 for moving there.
If you didn't, then pull. I didn't see you grab one.
I don't remember. Usually I'll say I announced
we
that
were
I'm
announcing
using
it. So
Yeah,
I'll give you. Yeah, absolutely. Radigan.
Excellent.
Radigan, I know you're good for it.
I got money in the bank. You got to fight a cat for it, but all right. And I think I'm gonna let these guys stay where they are, because that's fine. And I think I'm going to. Do I discard this card? Yeah, I discard a uniform, which would allow one of my allies to get stronger. And then I will end my turn and draw 2.
I am in actual real measurable trouble.
You can measure it. There's only one left.
I cannot, okay, this is going to be great. I'm going to move over to, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to move over here, just collect my one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to play. Oh, I gotta read this. I was gonna play this card without actually even reading it, just because I like the picture of on the card. This is why I was never good at Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
I play this one. You cannot play that card, Marcus. But it's pretty though.
I want it.
There's an ally in your location. Choose an effect from that discard pile. I'm not doing this. Don't. I'm not doing this. Here's what we're doing.
Okay.
I am going to pay 2 to don't look at my cards to find Kronk. And discard all power on him.
Whoa!
Put him and any items attached to him back in my hand. I am removing Kronk from the board because it is not safe to have Kronk on the board right now.
Fair enough.
So I lucked out with the right-hand man card, thank goodness. That is my move there. I'm glad I saved up money for that one.
Yeah.
I am then going to... What if I discarded Kronk? I'm going to discard Cruel Irony, and then I am going to Fate Bryce.
Fair enough. Oh, don't look at my cards. All right, here's the 2 you're going to choose from.
Thank you so much.
Did you look up how to fight Kronk if he becomes a hero?
Yes, I have to get the card that I actually lucked out and pulled him from the side. I can defeat him, but it doesn't remove the power from him, so I need to have a couple of cards, special cards, like the angel and the devil on the shoulder card and a few things that can trick him. Right up, we have the makeshift balloon. Ooh. When the makeshift balloon is played, play it attached to a hero. That hero gains 2+ strength, and you may immediately move that hero to any location. Unfortunately, there are no heroes, which is pretty nice for you, so it goes to your discard pile. What is your contingent? What do you need to win?
I must get the Robot Queen to Buckingham Palace. Start my turn with the Robot Queen in Buckingham Palace.
So I'm going to play the Mouse Queen.
Oh, no.
Radigan cannot win with the Robot Queen at Buckingham Palace.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
I'm going to just move her over here. It's still pretty. She's a strength of 5, so she's not like unbeatable. Just like the real Queen, it takes a couple of hits.
She's real tough.
Yeah. So that is my end. That is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I am going to draw back up, and yeah, there we go.
Okay. Man, that is rough.
I need some allies. I need some friends.
Man, okay, yeah. So I'm going to go to Flabbersam's Toy Shop again. It's very, very expensive to be a Rat King. Mouse King.
Mouse King.
Mouse King. So I will get 3 power.
He picked a bad name. I guess he didn't pick
Right?
a name, but you know.
Yeah. Someone
Parents looked at him
chose a
and said
bad name for him. I will, because I get to play 2 cards, so I will play 1 uniform for free because of tools, and I will give these ruffians a uniform.
They look good.
Right?
Yeah, they actually, you know what? They clean up nice.
They look respectable with their giant hats. So when the uniform is played, attach it to an ally. That ally gets +2 strength, and you may immediately perform a vanquish action using that ally. Ooh. He's only 4 though, so he's going to chill. He's going to wait.
That's a powerful ally, though.
It is.
We need to get you some heroes on the board, and I need allies. I have nothing but heroes.
Well, I have nothing but allies who are ruffians. I'm going to use my greatest criminal mind for my second card and draw 2 cards.
He really is a genius. Radigan was ahead of his time. I think we can say this now,
Agreed.
in 2024, way ahead of his time.
Way ahead of his time. He knew what was up.
Yeah.
I will discard Capture, which move a hero with a strength of 3 or less to the secret lair.
Ooh.
And then, end of my turn, I will draw up to 4.
Okay, now it's time to see what I am made of. Yzma is moving from Mudka's Meat Hut to the palace. She is going to use her her money, 3, to play Kronk at the palace.
Okay.
Kronk is going...
What's he gonna do?
Kronk is gonna, he's I'm gonna use my vanquish action to tell Kronk to. I should have put the knife on Kronk to help him take care of the kid. But
yeah, he needs that.
But Kronk is going to vanquish Tipo. Tipo is now gone, which means I can continue to defeat Cha-Cha, and then I have to keep going. This is not great for me. This takes Tipo away. Kronk is not discarded when he's used to defeat a hero, so he is fine right now.
Okay.
I'm going to confirm if I need to put a power on Kronk, actually, if he uses them to beat up children.
I hope so, but
That seems like it makes the most sense.
Right?
But it only says when he's moved. But he wasn't moved, he was just placed.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because I pulled him up. Yeah, it doesn't say it does anything. Yeah, so nothing gets on him.
Okay.
But there are things that you can do. I think can move enemies over, which would mean I would have to move him around. Then it doesn't open anything up at the top for me. So I am going to. Unfortunately, that is the end of my turn. Tipo, I appreciate all that you've done, but now you may rest in peace in my fate discard pile deck. I am drawing back up, and we are done.
Okay. So I'm going to take a trip to Big Ben.
Yep. It's a big clock.
It is a huge clock. It's quite big.
You can put a lot of time in there.
I don't understand why he's so big. Why isn't it Big Benjamin?
Weird. Why did they shorten his name?
Yeah, he's a big clock. He should be bigger.
Big Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to. I'll talk to him about that. I'll find someone I can
Talk to the king.
Yeah, talk to the king. I forgot. Talk to the king.
Okay, so I'm going to take my 2 power.
King Radigan.
King Radigan. I am going to. Okay, I had to think about this. Okay, so I'm going to pay 3 to play a card, and that card will be Felicia.
Oh, the cat.
The big cat. So 3. And when Felicia's played, discard an ally in your realm or pay 2 power. Goodbye, generic ruffians.
They're going to go get drinks at the pub. It's fine.
They're fine. They're good.
Yeah.
Then I will move a card. Then I will vanquish.
Yep.
Felicia eats a mouse queen.
Felicia removes the queen. And is that Felicia? Does Felicia stay once they're used to attack?
Oh, no, you're right. They're just gone. But you know what? Worth it.
Worth it. A delicious snack for Felicia.
I'm going to go to my... Oh, no, I can't discard. That's not one of the options here. Well, then I won't be discarding anything. I will just end my turn and draw up to 4.
Okay.
And then I am done.
I am in trouble. This is part of the. Yzma only has 1 vanquish action, and since it's on where I am at, I can't actually do anything on this turn to vanquish anyone.
Rough.
So I am going to then move over to Mudka's Meat Hut. I'm going to collect my 1. I am going to discard 2 cards. Yeah, I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm going to use my 1 then to play. No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Because I'm not a coward.
Wow.
I am then going to fate you instead. No conditions, huh? It's the first
Not
time.
right now, not for fate.
The literal first time this has happened.
Oh, no. I don't like his...
So Queen's Guard can only be played at Buckingham Palace. That was one that we used before. I'm not going to use this time.
Okay.
I am going to play Call for Help.
Oh, no.
If Basil is in Radigan's realm, you may move him to any location.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he's not there.
Nope.
However, that means if he's not there, I have to find him and play him. So if you don't mind handing me your deck.
That's pretty horrible for me.
So I'm going to kind of pull here.
So where does he get played? Is just anywhere?
Any location.
So like no matter what, Basil just is going to come out.
Yep, Basil's going to come out. So if you want to read that right there, Call for Help.
God,
It's
that's
the little
really
girl. I forgot
good.
Is it Olivia or something? Her character, little mouse's name. I forgot the little mouse's name.
remember, yeah.
When Basil or Basil is played or moved, you may discard 1 item from his new location. So I am actually going to put him here at your Marvelous Trap.
No!
And remove your Marvelous Trap.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Oh, so let me discard 1 item. Discard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a pretty nasty one.
Okay.
But now, if you think about it this way, I put you face to face with your arch nemesis.
That's true.
And it's time to prove.
I gotta step up.
Yeah.
And show him the things.
And that is my turn. I actually did one thing with my turn. I'm drawing back up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here to Fiversham's Toy Shop. Being able to play 2 cards a turn is really nice. Like it's worth it. So I'm going to gain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to play 2 cards. I'm going to play Gears, which when you play an item, you may discard gears from your realm to reduce the cost of that item by 3.
Ooh.
So since I have tools, Gears is free. Then my second card, I'm going to play Gears.
Oh.
And then I'll discard, I'm going to discard Capture. Move a hero with a strength of 3 or less.
Oh, yeah, you don't need that.
Yep. So then I'm going to draw back up to 4. And that is my turn.
Okay. I am going to get closer to winning the game.
Okay.
I'm going to move Yzma over to the palace. I am then going to use Kronk to take care of Cha-Cha, who is now out of my realm. This now moves Cha-Cha over here to my discard pile, leaving Cusco as the only enemy I need. Kronk is not strong enough to defeat Cusco, but in another turn, maybe 2 turns, Kronk might be strong enough to defeat Cusco.
Okay.
This still could happen for me here.
Okay. I trust it.
So what I'm going to do then to assure that this goes as well as possible, I am going to pay 0 to use my play action to play Fake Funeral. I gain 1 power for each hero in my
there's
fate
a lot
deck.
of heroes
So that's
in there
1,
now.
2, and 3. So it's up to 5. I'm going to pick my 3, and that is enough money to buy me happiness, hopefully. Unfortunately, because Cusco is taking up my space, that is the only bit I can use on my turn.
Okay. So then my turn.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So
Draw
I'm
back
going
up.
to go to my secret lair. I am going to fate you.
Fair. That's very fair.
We're going to go with this pile.
This pile. Oh, I think actually you looked through all of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go.
And then let's see if there's...
There's a couple really bad ones.
there is.
One of the worst ones I haven't seen yet. So
I just did.
Okay, that's great.
So, on the run, choose a hero in Yzma's realm. Shuffle that hero and all Yzma's fate decks together. Deal the cards as evenly as possible to form 4 new decks.
No!
I will be choosing Cusco.
No! Oh, okay. So Cusco is going to go. So yeah, then you can just.
Go ahead.
I'll shuffle this.
Yeah.
I'll take care
now,
of this.
I'm not sure if it matters because I guess we'll see. I don't know if you have any reactions or conditions. So I'm going to play a card, and I'm going to play the Robot Queen.
No. Okay.
Which is 14 minus 3, 11 minus 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I will pay 1 power to activate my airship. Ooh. Which move airship and 1 ally or unattached item at its location to any location.
I mean, that's it. That's it. You just
I
start,
gotta start the
your turn.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So-
this could Bryce might have the win here. This might be in the ball is in Yzma's court, but Radigan has the point advantage.
He's got the Robot Queen there. She's starting to talk. If you haven't seen the movie, seriously, you should see the movie.
Please, Disney Plus, check it out.
It's so good. All right, and then I will draw back up to 4.
I have to really hope for the best here. I am going to. I'm going to move to Pacha's house. I'm going to make peace with my life and my death. I am then going to fate you. This is the only thing that could change.
Is the thing.
This is the only thing that could actually at least extend the game from my side. So I'm going to hop in here. Wow. Oh, this is not going to help. Oh man, this is this is heartbreaking. There's no.
Is it close?
What is the airship?
The airship is an item.
Okay, well, I'm going to. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So I'm not gonna play Dawson. What I'm gonna do is play Sabotage.
Okay.
Discard an item with a cost of 3 or less from any location in the realm. Unfortunately, the queen is too big, so I'm gonna get rid of your airship.
There's also my sweet robes.
I'm gonna get rid of the airship.
Okay.
Because I am that airship helped the queen get there.
That's true.
And it doesn't mean it's like the queen's safe. I've already lost this.
Right.
But if I can take one shot at that
I'm
airship,
taking
if I can take that pilot out, so I'm going to take out the automated pilot of the airship with my Yzma cannon, and and that is you know what? Okay, I might as well keep playing.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm going to add a dagger. Pay 1 to add a dagger to Kronk, so he has something to hold as I lose the game. Then I'm going to use, you know what? I'm going to use my move item just to move him and the dagger over. Put 1 power on Kronk just to explore that mechanic.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. I start my turn, and the robot queen is in Buckingham Palace.
We have a winner! Radigan, the heavyweight champion of the world, has won this round of
Look how
Villainous.
fabulous he is.
Bryce, congratulations on your first Villainous victory.
This is my first game of Villainous.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Never played
amazing.
Villainous.
You played very, very well.
Excellent.
We're still, this is not a how-to stream, so we're kind of exploring some of the rules ourselves of this. So if you want to take a look at what the rules of the game are, please go to robinsburger.com/villainous, Disney Villainous gameplay.
Or Ravensburger, we're not sure yet. We're working on it.
We're working on it. That's where we're going to take a brief little break. We're going to switch. Do you want to play another round of Villainous with some different villains?
I'm down with that. That sounds great.
So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, set up another board for Villainous. I think we're going to be playing a couple different characters. So please stick around. We will be right back with more Table Takes plays for the love of the game with Bryce and Markus. We'll see you in a few minutes.
See you guys.
Why, hello, and welcome back to TableTakes Plays on Gen Con TV. We are back with another round of Disney's Villainous this February 14th. I forgot what Valentine's Day was. This blank, dead-eyed stare. It never changes.
Yeah, it's
it never
the same date every year. So.
This February 14th. So we just played a round of Yzma versus Ratigan, where I was Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, and Bryce was Ratigan. Bryce picked up the W, but we're going to try something a little different this time. We're going to pick a little bit more complicated villains. I am choosing to go as the Evil Queen. So the Evil Queen's goal is pretty basic, to defeat Snow White, but the complication for me is, in order to achieve my objective, I must unlock the dwarf's cottage by playing 4 different ingredients. I'll also need to brew potions because I can't defeat heroes by vanquishing them. I have to poison heroes. It is the only way, and when I get Snow White, I have to be at her location, and I have to give her that tasty little bite of nature's candy. Yeah, I'm talking about that poison-ass apple. That is my goal. That's what I'm going to do. That's what the actual copy says.
Does it say that?
It says poison-ass apple. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It
Does
doesn't.
it say nature's candy?
It does.
Okay. You had my hopes up.
So there's little things that I'll need, like ingredients and brewing ingredients, which I'm going to read a little bit about right now. I'm also going to kind of talk through it as I go because I've only ever played the Evil Queen once before. Bryce, how about you?
Okay, I'm playing Gaston, whose job is to remove obstacles to convince Belle that he is the perfect man. So my goal will be removing these little obstacles here that have little beast face on them. And I believe most of the bad things that happen to me are these obstacles get replaced. So there's going to be a lot of moving pieces back and forth, but as the perfect man, I know it's something I could do.
He can eat a lot of eggs. One thing I know about Gaston, he can eat a lot of eggs.
Have you ever tried to eat that many eggs?
No. My little brother can eat that many eggs, and it is just as alarming.
Isn't it like 12 dozen eggs?
Okay, maybe not 12 dozen.
Like, when I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen,
definitely.
Like 6 dozen
Definitely.
eggs?
I've seen him eat 2 dozen eggs before.
Okay.
Maybe not Gaston personally. I used to think the song went that no one rides the bus like Gaston, but I didn't pay attention very well as a kid.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
no
one
one
rides
rides
the
the
bus
bus
like
like Gaston.
So this is I went first last time.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to pass this off to you if you don't mind. So you don't get a single power.
I don't.
I get my 1 power.
You do.
Because I start second.
Okay, well, looking at my cards, I will.
Oh my god!
I gotta figure out what to do. Like
This is again. These are both a little bit more complicated than
they
the other
are.
ones.
Okay. I got an idea. Okay, I'm going to go to the woods. And I'm going to take 2 power. Oof. I know, starting off strong. Then I am going to play a card, which is the mob. The mob comes in and they've got a strength of 4. So they're...
Oh, they got pitchforks and torches.
I started with 1 extra
they're a legit
card,
angry mob.
unfortunately.
Oh, well,
I started with 5.
Well, that's because you overachieved.
I did.
You could drop 1 in there if you want, or you can, yeah.
There you go. You choose one that I will place into the center of my deck.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm choosing this one. I don't
know what it is. It's... Oh, I know what it is now. I almost played him instead.
It would have been good because I would not have. That was luck. That was luck.
Oh, that's a good one.
I grabbed LeFou, Gaston's best friend,
Lackey?
only friend, lackey, goon of some kind. That word's fallen out of favor. Let's not use goon.
What about loon?
Loon.
Because he's like a goon lackey. He's
And
a
he
loon.
does. He sits there with. He's got that voice. Okay.
And he cackles a lot weirdly.
Yeah.
Okay. that's what he does.
That's my LeFou impression.
Okay. So I played a card, got some money. Let's go ahead and
How dare you? How
throw
dare
in the
you?
gauntlet.
Okay. My fate is normal, so please. Could you pull the one that says I win?
I could try. Instead. Sleepy. Oh. If Sleepy is revealed during a fate action, you may play both cards revealed during that action.
Sleepy!
Sleepy coming in with a pickaxe.
So Sleepy is just showing up to my life with a pickaxe. Where's he gonna go? I think it's dealer's choice
You know,
or puller's choice.
he's got his pickaxe. He's in the mine. He's not coming out for anything else.
Oh my gosh, this means that he is a level 4 hero now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Sleepy, no.
Okay, I am going to discard, and I'm going to discard my entire hand.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, they're very expensive, or replace one obstacle. I can't do that because all my obstacles are in place still. So 1, and then I'll redraw up to 4.
Oh my gosh.
I'm also hoping to get some conditions. I know how much you love them.
I love conditions. I need to figure out what I am doing. There are so many complications with this deck. I need to remember how to do ingredients. This is fantastic.
You've chosen.
I have chosen so well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here to the mines with Sleepy. I'm going to grab my 3. Then I am going to pay 0 to play Old Hag's Cackle. That's going to go to my discard pile, and that allows me to gain 1 power for each location in your realm that has a hero.
Okay.
He's got 1 that just gives just extra points. There's nothing else I can do on my turn but draw back up to 4, and that is my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to read how do I play this game.
So I am going to go to the Beast's Castle, which is really fitting because I'm going to get my 1 power. Then I'm going to use one of my actions to play some wolves. You know, the wolves at there, and they're attacking at the Beast's gate and stuff. I'm going to fate you again.
You know what?
I've got to because it's going to get covered up.
Yeah, no, you're doing the right thing here. Because one of my dwarf's cottages is completely locked, so I cannot get there yet.
Okay.
So that is one of the only places I can fate you.
Well, I'm going to put Grumpy in the woods. And Grumpy gets +1 strength if there are no other heroes at this location.
Grumpy, no!
So he's also a 4.
These 7 dwarves, 2 of the 7 dwarves are making my life absolutely painful this Valentine's Day.
But Sneezy is going to get discarded.
Oh, thank God.
So that's nice of him.
Wear a mask, Sneezy, come on.
Right?
Jesus. Okay.
We're in a world of COVID, Sneezy.
Yeah, come on, Sneezy.
Like, a finger doesn't do it.
What is this? What is this? Very folksy. Get out.
All right. Oh, wait. I paid 1 for my wolves.
Good job. Thank
Then
you for
my
thinking about
second
that.
card is Take Me Instead. Reveal cards from your fate deck until you find a hero, then play that hero to the Beast's Castle.
Oh, I hope
I get to remove 1 obstacle.
I do hope it's one bad one for you.
Okay, well, I'm going to reveal it's a hero. It's the Beast, which is, again, perfect because he's at the Beast's Castle. All right, when Beast is played or moved, move any allies out of Beast's location to any other location. When Beast is vanquished, remove all obstacles from Beast's Castle. So he goes there, and I'm going to remove, because it doesn't say I have to remove it from Beast's Castle, so I'm going to move 1 from there, from the woods. It is less hard in the woods. Then I'm going to end my turn and draw up to 4.
Wonderful. I am going to quietly read how to poison people.
For reasons.
For reasons that will become apparent as soon as these dwarves don't wake up. The queen does not have a vanquish action in her realm. It says she uses potion apples to defeat heroes. To do this, she must brew potion, which is what is on my laboratory, or my laboratory, depending if you're Dexter. The brew poison action is unique to the queen's location. Each time you perform this action, you may convert as many of your power you wish into a poison and move that power onto my board to indicate that it is now poison. Wow. Okay, I'm going to need to figure this out.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'll do that on your turn.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my first ingredient. So ingredient cards are going to be a little bit different than before. This allows me to, I'm paying 1. Oh, I'm going to move over here. Collect 1. I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to use my play to play Black of Night. You may perform 1 available action at your location. I cannot do a fate action, so I'm just going to take another one of these as a part of that. I cannot use a black knight to perform fate actions. So this goes an ingredient. This goes on my board. So the first time I play each ingredient, I need to play 4 before I can even unlock the dwarves' cottage. So the first time this goes on the board, after doing what it says, put it below your board. If you play an ingredient that you've played before, do what it says and then discard it. So I need one of the each ingredients to then be able to have enough. So I need a lot of this.
That's a whole lot.
I need a significant amount of this. Oh. So I actually made the mistake when I played this and paid 0, I didn't leave it under the board. I put it in my discard pile, which is not what I was supposed to do.
Fair.
And then because I still haven't figured out that one thing, I'm actually going to, this is going to be fun. I'm going to move Grumpy with my move hero item.
You have a
here.
hero item?
Yep.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I'm going to move him over here, which effectively removes his +1 strength.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't make this area any easier, but it puts them where they belong, I think, at least in the mines.
That's fair.
And then I'm going to fate you.
Okay, that sounds great. Not really, but okay.
I really want the card that I really, really want.
Tell me what you really, really want.
Oh, that's I am going to actually, I was going to play It's You initially, which is replace one obstacle in each location, but you've only removed one, so it's not really worth it. So I'm going to give you that back. What I am going to do is play Lumiere. When Lumiere is played, you may move a hero to a new location.
Okay.
So I am actually just going to move Beast over here.
Okay.
And Lumiere is going to chill out over here.
Okay. Well,
and then I'm going to draw back up. That's not the card I really wanted. I really wanted to hurt. I wanted to go for the jugular, like your wolves are going to go with the Candleman.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
In a moment. But that is my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to figure out how to win the game now.
Okay. Man, so I'm going to. I don't have any cards that allow me to move things.
Yeah, this is
really hard.
This is how they actually do the balance. Like there are characters that actually completely different movement penalty.
Yeah.
Cruella DeVille has to collect a bunch of puppies, and she has her friends going after different puppies. So she sends people at different locations while like cars have to be at a place to pick up the puppies. Like Evil Queen cannot vanquish anyone, so I have to go to like a home base and pull potions and stuff.
Gotcha.
So there, like it winds up like being slightly different. Like traversal is the wrong word, but how you navigate through the game as that player.
Huh. Okay.
So like Gaston's friend is that one creepy guy. So that one, not LeFou, but the other guy.
The one creepy guy.
Because the longer creepy, he looks like the guy from Ratatouille who likes Ratatouille. But the thing allows you to activate and then move. His special card is to move people that way.
Okay, then I need to dig for him.
Yeah, so that's kind of like one of the I think the book will tell you what the name of the guy is.
Yeah,
if you
it does.
want,
Yeah, because he has got some special rules. Okay, well, I'm going to move to the woods. Collect my 2 money.
That's good.
Oh, I dropped my 1 money, so I'm going to get another one and find the other one. I'm going to fate you.
No! Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you moved my beast.
I did.
You ruined my plans.
Thwart your plans. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, are those item cards? No, they're
these are ingredients.
All right, well, we're going to... that's not that good. And it's not a full poison, it's just an ingredient.
Yeah, I have no poison yet.
Okay. Well, then the evil queen, woodland creatures, must reveal her hand. Choose a card from her hand and discard. The other one was...
I have to reveal my hand. So these are all pretty good cards for me. Like there's none that are better than the other. But I will shed a salty tear for whichever card you do take from my hand, Bryce.
Take 1 power from the supply and add it to your poison? How does that do?
So that's what I need. So that I literally pull it from here and take it there.
And that now counts as a poison?
That goes towards my poison. I haven't quite figured out how to use poison. I know I have to get it inside of someone, but I'm not quite sure of the vehicle. I was thinking an apple.
Yeah, that might work. People like apples. You know what? We are just going to get rid of that condition. Well, I don't think so. Never mind. I'm poor. I'm not going to be getting 3. I'm not getting 3 or more. Wait. No, I'm getting rid of jealousy for reasons. Oh! Jealousy is the condition that would allow him to do some stuff.
Free poison.
Free poison. There's the rest of your hands.
Thank you so much. Tragic.
So I get to still play one card.
Yeah, and I also don't get to draw back up, so I'm stuck with 3. Next.
And I don't have to discard if I'm above 5, right?
Yes, you do not discard
Okay.
above 5.
Well, then I am going to use 1 to swoon. I'm going to have some triplets swoon at me. And I have to add a obstacle back.
Oh, Gaston's groupies.
Yeah. But I get to draw 3 cards.
Oh, that's good. That's really good because you need to pull the cards that you need for this.
Exactly.
Oof.
And now I have all these condition cards, so. All right. That is. Oh, wait. No, I get to discard too. Awesome. So I don't need that. That's a lot. And the beast is still horrendous. So I'm going to discard these 3 and draw up 1. And then I am done.
Wonderful. I am. So I need to I need to brew a poison.
Okay.
I need to get an apple, get this, and then I need to use the take a bite card. So I have to actually pull a lot of cards to do this.
So hand control is going to be important.
Very, very key here. So I am going to move over to here, collect my 2 in the woods. I am going to use my play a card action to...
Don't
No,
I
that doesn't
deserve
work.
the best?
It's not really helpful. Yeah, nothing I have is actually usable in this instance, in this entire situation. This is beautiful. And on this occasion, I am going to discard my entire hand.
Nice. I support that.
I am going to do nothing but draw back up.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Yeah. I will, I guess, go to the tavern, which is my normal hangout, because I'm Gaston. And I'm going to get 2 power. And then I will be very intimidating, which I reveal cards from the top of my villain deck until I reveal an ally, then place that ally into my hand and discard the rest. So, LeFou. LeFou says, when performing
Damn it, LeFou.
a vanquish action in LeFou's location, all allies are returned to your hand instead of the discard pile.
Josh Gad card, yeah. That's it was unfortunately it was LeFou.
Josh Gad's not bad.
Yeah,
though.
no, it's legitimately
I always,
good.
For some reason, I confused Josh Gad with, he had a late night show.
Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah, James Corden and
James
Josh Gad.
Corden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Both theatrical Broadway, or not Broadway, West End. Corden was on the West End. He was a big musical guy.
Yeah.
So they both came from musical theater backgrounds.
I don't think I paid for that, so.
Oh, there you go.
There's that one that I need to pay
Keeping
for.
honest, which is exactly what Gaston is all about.
He's
here.
about honesty. Yeah, that's what we're at.
we'll go with
Honesty.
that. We'll
I'm
go with that.
honestly going to force you to marry me.
Yay. Oh my gosh, Gaston. Wayward Gaston. That is, where, is it your turn right now? Is it, you just paid, oh no, because you forgot
Paid one. Oh, I get to, can't vanquish anything. I don't have anything to activate. And that's my turn.
Okay. I am then, so now I have to make some poison. I don't know how to do this, so I'm going to go over here to my poison thing. I'm going to collect my 1. I'm going to brew the poison. You need to location. Each time you use this action, you may convert one of as many of your power as you wish into poison.
Oh no.
That's complicated. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna take 3. I'm gonna convert 3. I'm gonna brew my potion to poison. I'm gonna put them over here right now. That should be fine for me. Then I am going to pay 2 to play Magic Mirror, my favorite card in her hand. Magic Mirror, each time a fate action targets me, I get to draw a card.
Wow.
And if I pay 3 on the spot, I can activate it to find Snow White and play her.
Whoa.
So Magic Mirror is an item, not an ally, and it is going to allow me to do quite a bit in this game. It's very, very useful to me. So right now, my next step would be I'm going to fate you. So
Fair enough. Ta-da. Well, sure don't like what that sounds like.
So, massaging my feet, where
Excellent.
Gaston insists that Belle massages his feet. If I were to play this, it would replace 2 obstacles, which I'm not going to do because I'm nice, I'm gentle, I'm being kind here.
They're all there.
They're all there, exactly. That's the main reason. I was trying to sell myself up a little bit, but
You
reality.
could massage my feet.
Exactly. I have the option of doing it, but unfortunately, Belle is here.
Oh, yeah.
Belle is here. And the key thing about Belle, she's a +2 hero. No obstacles can be removed while Belle is in play. And I'm putting
Wow.
her right underneath Beast.
Okay.
So you could take, I think you can take either one of them out in whatever order you wanted to, but I'm going to put them in the same location.
Fair enough.
So there's no obstacles can be removed while Belle is in play.
Okay.
If you want to read the card, you can.
No, I'm just thinking about it because the Beast says do something, but Belle says you can't do that thing.
Ooh, let's take a look. Do you mind if I pull this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So the problem is, Beast says when Beast is played or moved allies of the Beast location to any other location. When Beast is vanquished, remove all obstacles from Beast Castle. So I think so that's what you would have to remove Belle first and then go after Beast.
Okay. And Belle's a 2?
Yeah, she's only a 2,
Okay.
but she is standing behind a big fur monster.
That sure didn't change what I wanted to do at all.
Then I'm going to draw back up, and that is my turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the woods. I'm going to get 2 power. And I'm going to fate you.
Fair.
I mean,
It's what we got to do. It's where we're at. It's where we're at. This is the first game was kind of learning, figuring out. Now we got to fate. A lot of bad things could happen.
yeah. So we're going to go with Bashful, which is the evil queen must pay 1 power to perform the brew poison action.
Oh, and as long as he is in the, and you want him over here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
'Cause I figure that's where you
I
have
have
to
to
brew
brew the
poison.
potion,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it won't. Plus, it covers up my move hero thing, which I need because I cannot actually move anyone, and I don't have friends to place. I have to poison.
Same. All right, so then I'm going to play a card, which will be 2 for LeFou.
Ooh.
Who is, when performing a vanquish action in LeFou's location, all allies are returned to your hand instead of the discard pile.
Oh, so if you were to use if you had if you need to defeat the beast and you moved the mob over there 4 and then 2, that'd be 6. That'd be enough to beat the beast, and those 2 would go straight to your discard hand afterwards. That is a good play if you can get to that. Awesome.
Yup. Okay, so then I'm going to, all I can do is discard, so I will go to discard and discard Intimidating, because I don't need it. I've got a mob! All right, and then I'll draw 2 to fill up to 4. 1, 2, and then I am done.
Okay, now we get tricky. I am going to move over here.
Ooh.
I'm going to collect my 3.
Interesting.
I am then going to pay 0 to play Take a Bite. Choose a hero at the Evil Queen's location, pay poison equal to the hero's strength to defeat that hero. Sleepy is a +4.
Yep.
I have no hope of taking care of Sleepy
Okay.
here. However, I can take care of Grumpy.
You
so
can.
I'm going to use all of my poison. I'm playing Take a Bite to make Grumpy eat an apple that doesn't look very edible, but Grumpy is too angry and thus not focused on what is in front of him and easily poisoned.
He hates apples
He
so
hate-
much.
He just took a
He's
bite.
going to punish that apple by eating it.
So that takes care of that. He's still there. I have not removed the space. So that is actually all I can do. Once I
Okay.
draw back up, I have my 4 cards, and that is my turn.
Okay. I am going to go to the tavern again. Interns, do we have anything that's tavern-like? I would love a drink and a flagon or a mug.
I always wanted one of those big horn mugs.
Me
I always
too.
don't know what it's called, but like the big horn cups.
I think it's just a drinking horn.
a drinking horn. That's very simplified. I like that though.
is.
Like it
Like,
makes sense.
it does.
It's like, what's the most dangerous type of volcano? A super volcano. Good name. Thanks, science.
I'm going to get 2 power. Then I'm going to use my card action to play Time to follow me.
No.
Perform a move item or ally action to move the mob. Boop. Actually, did I want to do it? No, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to spend 2, or I'm going to vanquish. LeFou is going to vanquish Belle.
Condition!
No!
Jealousy.
You are jealous.
During their turn, if another plow... this is the wrong one, actually. Never mind.
Ha-ha!
This condition was incorrectly sprung. Continue, Bryce.
That didn't happen at all. Anyway, Belle is sleeping.
She's very
Belle
sleepy.
has taken a nap.
And she's 2, so you would LeFou stays. Or LeFou goes.
LeFou's the one who goes
back in your hand.
Goes back into my hand.
Yes. LeFou's a really good friend like that. He goes right back into your hand.
LeFou's a bro. And then I am done.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am going to move back here.
Okay.
I am going to brew 4 potions.
Don't forget, Bashful makes you spend 1 extra.
And 1 extra, which I'm just going to put in the power pile. 'Cause that seems fair. I forgot about Bashful. Thank you for that reminder.
Oh, Bashful.
Painful. He got me. He got me good. And because of that, I'm going to give him a little taste of...
Oh no!
I'm going to give him a little taste of a poison apple. So I'm going to use my play card action to have him take a bite. I'm going to spend 2 poison.
Okay.
Back into the pile.
Bye, Bashful.
Bashful is gone.
You did
Rest
your
in
work.
peace, Bashful, which means that this is now open for me. So I'm going to collect my 1.
Nice. That
Which
he
actually
caused
comes
you to
back.
do.
So, which is really nice. And I am going to fate you.
Okay, that sounds horrible.
I'm really hoping for 1 card.
I continue to hope you don't get it, but I'll be pleased if you do.
So, Mrs. Potts, when played, you may move all heroes or fate items, or fate items to a new location. I'm not going to play that. She's a very weak hero.
She's so nice.
I love it. So Angela Lansbury, treasure.
Right?
Treasure. Actual
Seriously.
treasure. I'm going to instead play the effect card, Be Our Guest. Find a hero in the fate discard pile and play them to any location. Don't grab, what's this? Let's grab Belle.
Yeah.
Let's put Belle
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to then draw back up to 4 and continue my streak of not doing anything but making Bryce's day harder.
I want you to go away, Belle, so that you will understand I'm a perfect man.
And that is my turn.
Oh, wait, how many actions was that?
That was, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 actions.
I do have a condition that was met. Oh. Beautiful as me. During their turn, if another player takes 4 or more actions, you may play Beautiful as Me. Oh, never mind. That was also played in wrong thing.
See, it happens. It
does.
happens. You get excited for the card that you have in the condition card. You get excited for it. At my house, I was telling Bryce, at my house, we have a bell that we ring when something happens. Like, objection! Like it's a Phoenix Wright game.
It makes sense. I forgot Belle wouldn't let me remove things because this thing would let me remove things, but Belle says no.
Oh, Belle.
So, Belle, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, that didn't happen.
Didn't happen. I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything.
All right, so my turn. I'm gonna go to the woods. I'm going to gather 2 power. Nice. I'm going to fate you.
Fair. Again, I respect it. Respect
This
the
is
hustle.
a really attacky game.
Fate heavy. Don't touch my ingredients. Don't touch my poison. I have to make poison at my special lab.
All right, well, I'm going to. So I'm going to play Happy, because when Happy is played, the evil queen loses poison equal to the number of heroes in her realm.
I made a mistake.
Oh, yeah?
That I forgot the magic mirror. Every time I'm fated, you only draw 1 card.
Okay.
So actually this is fine.
Oh, you draw a card, yeah.
So I'm going to draw back up to 2.
Sounds good.
I've been fated twice since then.
Yeah,
I will
I
call it
support
there. Okay. That is something that it's also good to make sure you look at your cards because there's a lot of different information on there. You might forget.
So what happens? The dwarf's cottage is locked.
It is locked until I get enough ingredients to open the lock to go here.
Okay. So I could put people there, though.
No one.
Okay, nobody can play there.
As far as I know, I'm going to double check the
that's
rules
fair.
on that, but I think when it's locked, no one can go
Okay,
there.
I support that still. And what is the Magic Mirror's activated ability?
I pay 3 to get Snow White and find her and play her.
Fair enough. Happy's going to go here. So that when... Yep.
You took away my poison.
Took away your poison.
Lose poison equal to the number of heroes in her realm. That is all of my poison. All of my hard brewed poison.
So, I have now faded you. I've gotten 2 money. I am going to play a card, which, surprising no one, is LeFou for 2. And then I will... Do I discard? I don't think so. I will draw a card to end my turn, go back up to this thing. I'm done. I'm up to 4.
Okay, now I got to get serious here, and I have to play this with like honestly. I got laser focus. I'm locked in. So Evil Queen is going to the mines, collecting her money. She knows what she needs it for. She is going to use it to then spend 2 to then play one of the last ingredients she needs. Choose an unlocked location in your realm and move each hero with a strength of 3 or less from that location to an adjacent unlocked location.
Okay.
So that's 3 or less. And I mean, he's actually more now, so I'm not going to. That doesn't count. So that's fine, but this is 3 of my ingredients. I need 1 more ingredient to actually do anything, and even then I still need to do more stuff. So that is the end of my turn. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to the tavern. I am going to have LeFou fight Belle again. She goes to my hand.
LeFou and Belle, it's always hard when you're best friend and the girl you're trying to convince that you're not a slime ball are just always necking, like just fighting.
Best friend.
Yeah.
Like, let's...
Come on. It's more of a triangle.
Yeah. I'm going to get 2, because now I can do that. Then I am going to play, because I have a card to play, so I'm going to play LeFou.
That's fair. LeFou coming out, taking care of business, coming right back in.
He's my boy. He's my ride or die. So, and I don't have any actions, so I am done.
Okay, I am then going to, Evil Queen's going to be moving to the woods. She is going to collect her 2. Going to use her 1 card to play, or pay 1 to play the Huntsman. Heroes at the Huntsman's location get -1 strength.
Wow.
So this will allow me to, this will move this guy down to a solid, easy 3. A manageable 3, which I appreciate. Then I am going to discard. I'm going to discard.
What's his ability?
His ability is when I'm at an activation point, I can activate him. I can activate him to move to any other unlocked location to move another hero to a -1. Because she can't vanquish anyone.
Oh, that's right.
I have to poison them with fun.
So it just makes it easier for you to poison.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to discard, and that is my turn after I draw back up.
Okay. Okay. Well. I am going to go back to the woods. I'm going to get my 2 money. I'm going to fate you.
Oh, that is, I'm going to pull 1 more card because I get 1 thing from there. And then here you go. I am almost I've been fated so much I almost have to reshuffle my deck.
So I'm going to play Woodland Creatures.
No!
Because the Evil Queen must reveal her hand and choose a card from her hand to discard. And I'm going to discard Snow White. I heard that was part of how you win.
Okay, so here's my hand. I don't want you to take any of them, so it'll all be heartbreaking no matter which you choose. There's a couple better. There's 2 better options in there than others. If I'm being very fair, destroy me.
I mean, you don't seem to have a scream of fright, do you?
I got one
you
right
do.
here.
Okay, so then.
I mean, no, I don't. I don't have one. It's
then
not
that's
here.
fair.
No.
Duplicate. Because, like, you need 4 different ingredients, right?
Yes, and I only have 3.
Okay.
And even once I unlock the dwarf's cottage, it's still. I still have to do more stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the box. I don't want you stacking power.
This is my literal next move, the box. Gain 1 power for each hero in your fate discard pile, up to 3. I would have maxed that out. I would have got 3 power, which I would have converted into poison, which I would have used if it wasn't for you meddling kid.
You meddling kid. Oh, wait, this is in my discard from a long time ago. Okay. So I didn't play a card yet.
Oof.
So I'm going to play.
I wanted that box.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was a good box.
I'm going to spend 1 to play Monsieur d'Arc.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. He allows me to, when I go to an activation site, I can pay 2 power and then remove 1 obstacle.
Oh, you can. So he's your best friend here. He's actually LeFou's great. This is so the difference. LeFou's the manager while he's the agent.
He does some things.
Yeah, you know.
For money. He does things for money. And then I think that will be the end of my turn. And I'll draw up to 4.
Okay. I am going to move over to the laboratory. I am going to use... brew potion to brew a nice little potion over here.
+1.
+1.
Wait, is that
no? He's
that's
dead.
not different.
He's
different
dead.
Guy. My bad. This is Happy.
This is Happy. Happy makes me lose poison when he comes in. But don't worry, Happy's not going to be around much longer.
Rip Happy.
I'm going to use Take a Bite to take care of Happy. Unfortunately, this is all of my poison. This is all of the work that I've done. I am not getting that back any easier. I do have the option of getting 1, though, which is nice. And then I am going to, before I draw back up, I'm going to Fate you.
How many actions is that?
So let's see. I played a card. I brewed.
Okay.
I collected 1.
Okay.
I'm
about
to Fate you, so that's 4.
Okay. Beautiful as me. This time, during their turn, if another player takes 4 more actions, you may play Beautiful as me. You may remove 1 obstacle token, and Belle's nowhere to be seen. So I will remove an obstacle token.
Oh my gosh. Took care of Belle. Smart move. Get her out of there.
Get her out of there.
Okay.
Tired of her.
And that is my...
Oh, you fated me.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
That's right. The rest of that action.
Oh. These are the cards that I wanted.
Oh, no.
Maurice. Belle's father. When Maurice is played, find and play Maurice's invention to Maurice's location. If Maurice is vanquished, remove all obstacles from Belle's house. So Maurice's invention, all allies in the same location as Maurice's invention lose 1 strength. So everyone,
Wow.
so Maurice is a level 2, Maurice's invention is a level 4. So this makes him 6, and everyone is 1 strength. So I am going to probably put it here to make sure you can't pay Mr. Dark as much.
That's fair. You know, that's fair.
And yeah, I'm gonna drew back up, and that is my turn. I need some potions.
You have messed with my plans.
That's what the fading becomes again more and more important as we go.
Okay. Okay. He's at 0 strength, but he's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
They're 0 strength, but they're still alive.
okay. So, I'm going to go to the tavern. You want to come to my turf, Maurice? You're a crazy whack job. Lock him up. So,
Comes up in that RoboCop adventure.
I get to play a card. So I'm going to play Hunter's Instinct for 3.
Oh no!
Which defeat a hero with strength of 3 or less. Maurice only has 2. And When he's vanquished, remove all obstacles from Belle's house.
And that is right here. Beautiful. Ooh, and then if you remove Beast, then that moves on. That's a huge move. That's great.
It is.
Not for me, but that's great.
No. I'm going to vanquish, and these two are going to fight the Beast. And they go back to my
They go
hand.
right back to your hand.
The Beast is vanquished. Remove them all from Beast Castle.
Someone needs to get fated.
It's true, and I'll do it to you when I can again. But and that is my turn because they're all covered up by this invention.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's not. I gotta step my game up. I basically have to step my game up a whole lot, and the only way I could think of doing that is to move to the woods, collect 2, use the activate to pay 3 to find Snow White and play
does it
Snow
get to
White.
go through the discard?
Yep.
I
Find
thought it
and
was
play.
through the deck.
No, fine.
Dang.
That's only that. Like these ones. There's a few that specify it's like only for this one. I do have to play. Let's see, Snow White can only be played. So even if it's locked, she can only be played even if it's locked. So she gets +1 strength for each other hero in her realm. So she is currently level 5.
Yeah.
She is pretty difficult for me, but that is the only like effective move I have on her. I can't move anyone else over there. I will then use my discard action to discard 2 cards. Then I'm going to pay 0 to play I'll Fix Ya. On this turn, you may perform an action that is covered by a hero at your location. Oh, no, sorry, this is not. I can't do this one.
That's not the one you want to use.
Not the one
Yeah,
I
you
want to
didn't that
use.
one.
I lied about that. What I meant to say was, that's the end of my turn.
Excellent. Okay, so I will
I need to make poison.
go.
Always remember, like kids, just if you need to get, like, make the poison before you go.
It's preparation prevents poor performance.
Exactly.
It's like 17 Ps.
Lots of peas. Very
So many
alliterative.
Ps. All right, so I'm going to the woods. I feel bad because it's just been tavern, woods. It's like all he does is drink and hunt.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. What else is there to do in the French countryside?
I've never
at
been
this
to the
time.
French countryside.
No.
Have you?
No.
Okay.
But I would imagine there's wolves and beasts and Gastons running around.
Probably, and people hunting and drinking and hunting and drinking.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I'm going to take 2. 1, 2. I'm going to fate you.
Okay, so I have 1 here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and shuffle this deck.
Let's see, what could it be?
If you really want that one without another option, I totally understand. I don't know what it is.
It's pretty good, but I definitely want the other option as well. While you're shuffling, I will play my 1 card, and that will be. All right, let's see. Oh. I love this idea. But that's also really good.
What you got?
I've got a pickaxe, so I can get Snow White swole.
Oh my gosh. That
But-
would make her 7 instead of 6
Yeah.
because of the +1.
Yeah. But I think it makes more sense to put Dopey here.
No.
So everybody else gets +1 now. So she still gets.
She's 5. He's still 4 because
the
-1.
huntsman.
Oh, that's brutal.
But she's what?
and she's 3 poison. He's 3. Dopey's 3 poison.
He's real dopey.
I thought it would take less.
So that makes her a 7. Because she gets +1 for everybody, and then he gives her an additional 1. So good job, Dopey.
Why did you? Okay, I'm not here to tell the evil queen what to do. But if there's like beast, sure. There's a lot of candles. There's nice like Signish plates. There's a varying confusing degree of sentience between the household items. But the evil queen specifically set out for a 7, at least 7-on-1 fight.
Yep.
She's actually the hero. I'm calling it.
I don't know if hero's the word I would use.
Isn't it called? Oh, it's villainous.
Yeah,
it's called
that's-
Disney Villainous from Ravensburg.
Why isn't
That's
there
what's
the
so
game
confused.
Heroism?
Hero-ness.
I want heroin. The game.
Ravensburger, let's get on that. Let's get on that right away. Hero in the game.
Or heroism would probably be
Heroism.
better selling point.
Yeah, what would be the Disney's heroist? Well,
I think it's Lorcana.
Let's Lorcana. Check out Lorcana, another great game from Ravensburg.
Or Ravensburger.
Or
we're not sure.
Ravensburger.
The interns are still in Germany. All right, so I get to play a card,
Yes.
and surprising no one, not even myself, I will spend 2 to play LeFou.
LeFou, undisputed champion of this
Seriously,
game.
right?
Like,
And then, you know what? I want to draw more cards.
you have the right.
Because I need more wolves. Really, that's my upsetness right now.
When you faded me, I forgot to grab another card. I keep forgetting
All
that.
good.
I'm going to grab
You're
it.
good.
This is the last time I'll do that. I got to remember.
You say that.
I'm going to remember.
Okay, I'm going to discard Time to Follow Me, and by the way, it was 5 dozen eggs.
5 dozen?
5 dozen eggs.
Too many.
That's 60 eggs.
Like, that's what I would imagine Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's probably what he
eats,
does eat.
Like standard.
Like, that's so many eggs.
so many eggs.
All right, I'm going to draw up to 4. And I am done for now.
I'm so angry at Dopey
Me too.
for existing, for a lot of things.
I think he's the worst dwarf, personally.
He is, and you know, he's also the easiest one to brand them around. Underrated. I think Angry's actually an underrated dwarf. I think Angry's got a lot of heart that people don't talk about.
He's very passionate.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out my video essay on Angry the dwarf. I am going to move over here to no. I'm going to move over here.
Make some
to the-
poison?
no, wait. I'm going to move over here.
Okay,
I'm changing
okay.
my mind a bunch. I'm going to collect 3. And I'm going to use the 3 to then pay 1 to create the throne in my
Ooh.
laboratory.
What does the throne do?
So when I'm able to activate the throne, I take 1 power from the supply, not mine, and add it to my poison.
Whoa!
And I put it in the laboratory, so hopefully I can. I don't know why I did this. I didn't really think that through. But that's where it's
Fair.
going to go, and that is my only available action.
Rough. Okay.
Yeah, these dwarves are keep me busy.
There's like 7 of them.
There's at least 7.
Yeah,
from
they're
my counting.
everywhere. Okay, well then I will. So let's see, that'll be this. Going to Belle's house. Got to propose to her somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
After
get
you
1
killed her.
power after I vanquish her father. I will play 1 card for 2. The mob is coming back.
Very popular.
Then I am going to vanquish with the mob and LeFou. They
Them
each
going
get
back into your-
-1, but that still is 4, so they take out Maurice's invention.
Oof.
They both get defeated, come back to my hand.
Because that's what friends do.
Just keep coming.
always
And
come back.
The mob is nameless. Like,
Yeah.
they're faceless, they're nameless, they're just...
They know
people
their
with-
place too.
Yeah.
Like they have they meet at the barn. They put on the costumes. They go.
They're never trying to step up, which is good, because I wouldn't want to have to deal with
They're
that.
background extras. They know that.
Yeah,
They know that in
it's
Gaston's
good.
life. They're just happy to be there.
Gaston is still done eating eggs. So that... Do I discard another one? You know, I don't think so. I think this is my sneaky play, so I'll keep that. Okay, I am done.
Okay.
I'm sad there's not more wolves. Like,
there usually is like an abundance.
Where are
of
you at, wolves?
They're probably the last 3 cards are probably just going to be 3 wolves back to back.
man, those wolves will get ripped.
They will.
All of a sudden, wolves out of nowhere. Wolves take over.
I'm going to move over here. I'm going to collect 0 because I'm not allowed to. I'm going to use my 3 to create power. Then I'm going to play 0 to pay 3 to kill Dopey.
Okay, so that's how many actions so far? 3?
That is 2 actions so far. I will take a 3rd one by putting this back over there.
I'm not
there,
counting
and
them
then-
for any
And
reasons.
then taking my 1, which is another action.
Yep.
That does count as an action. And then I am going to fate you.
4. Beautiful is me. Gosh. So you took 4 actions. I get to remove 1 obstacle token.
These condition cards are biting me in the ass.
So I'm going to remove the other one from the tavern.
Okay, that's, oh my gosh, you are getting shockingly close to what you need.
You've got one more poison, some locks going. I've just got to take stuff out of the woods, which I'm real tired of. The woods.
Oh. Be our guest. Find a hero in the fate discard pile and play them to any location. The other card is play the other fate card you have drawn. This is the rose. Discard the rose and pick 2 more fate cards. Play 1. So our guest is playing, and I'm going to pull 2 more fate cards from you.
Man.
And I'm going to pick one of them. I think, did you double check is one of them? I play one of them.
Discard the rose and pick 2 more fate cards, play 1.
Okay, so I'm going to...
But also remove 1 obstacle.
Yeah, so we'll remove one of your obstacles. We're going to pull whatever, it's... Beast is the first one.
Okay.
We love him, so
Are you sure you don't want Bell? I'm not telling you how to play, but...
You know what? I wasn't sure if it was the first one we should grab, but it was like to keep it fair if you could sort through the deck or,
I think you
the first
can.
one.
I think you can, because it says choose one. Find a hero. So, and I'm down to 1 fate.
Let's
Or
actually...
1 obstacle,
I'm going to
rather.
play... I've never seen so many books and replace one
no.
obstacle.
Crap.
So if you wouldn't mind putting
Well, never
another
mind.
obstacle on... let's actually just do it... one on Bell's house.
Okay, fair enough.
So you can't get it in one fell
She's
swoop.
resistant.
She sure is. I'm going to then draw back up to 4, and that is my turn.
Okay.
I need ingredients for better pizza.
Man, I want some... Man, do I get pizza tonight? Is that what dinner
Big
is?
piece of pizza sounds good.
Yeah, right? All right, well, I'm going to go to the tavern, per usual. I'm going
Sounds
to...
really drunk today.
Take 2. I'm going to play a card. LeFou, go in the Bell's house.
Deck.
Oh, so 2 for that. I'm going to vanquish. LeFou is going to vanquish Bell.
Of course. Damn it, LeFou.
Monsieur Deac is going to remove 1 obstacle from Bell's house. Then I am done. I'm draw up to 4.
Oof. Okay, this is hard. This is going to be a difficult hill to climb up. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab my 2. I am going to use the activate thing to activate my throne, which take 1 power from the supply and add it to my poison. Then I am going to play 0. No, that's not right. I keep doing this one. Keep doing the wrong.
But you want to. Like, I feel it.
Exactly. So I'm gonna discard Alfixia, and then I'm going to pay 0 to play Old Hag's Cackle, an ingredient that I've already used.
Okay.
Which means I don't get to store it, but what I do get to use is gain 1 power for each location that has a hero in my realm. So that's 2 locations with heroes. That's 2.
Okay.
That is all my turn is because I cannot fate or do anything else. So
Okay.
it's up to you. I'll draw back up.
All right. So my turn. I am going to go to the woods. I'm going to get 2 money. I'm going to fate you.
Okay, then I'm going to grab a card.
1, 2. Your friend and mine, Bashful.
No! Evil Queen must pay 1 power to perform the poison action. Bashful? I respected you up until this moment. That face, too. That's making it worse. That face he's making is
Right?
making it so much worse for me.
Okay, now I did that just in case you had some tricks up your sleeve, because take me instead.
Ooh.
Reveal cards from your fate deck until you find a hero, then play that hero to the beast's castle.
It's nothing, then you got to shuffle again.
I know. So, what it says after that is remove 1 obstacle.
That would, unless so the
only card
would be if you pulled a card that's like add more. That's the only way.
Or Bell.
Or Bell, because you can't remove any.
So it has to be a hero that says you add one more. You add, but I don't think there are any of those.
No. So then your next turn you would need to. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Oh
next
my
turn I'd have to
gosh.
kill Belle again, but Belle's the only one.
The only obstacle in your way.
I will let you shuffle or cut or whatever you would like.
You know
And
what? I'm just gonna take.
okay. All right. This is the deck?
Yes.
Okay. Not a hero. I'm gonna turn it this way so the camera can see it.
Oh,
and
sorry.
read it.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Not a hero. Not a hero. A hero!
Oh, it's Mrs. Potts.
So you may move all heroes or fate items.
To another location.
Yeah. So boop. So she lets me remove the last obstacle because I took Mrs. Potts instead.
Okay, this is gonna be a rough one. That's
Well-
your turn. Okay, you need to start your turn with him with your.
It doesn't say that. It just says remove all obstacles.
I think
Yeah,
let's
check it out.
let's double check. I think that means you win. Let's double check to confirm that.
Because, let's find out.
Because most of them is start your turn with.
But usually they say start your
Yeah,
turn,
but this,
right?
this one doesn't. Well, this one, because this one just says defeat Snow White, so I don't have to start my turn with defeating Snow White. I think this means that Gaston is the winner.
I think Gaston did it.
Yes.
Wait, no? Wait, is that you're happy for me?
No,
or-
I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy for you. I'm not happy
thank
for me.
you.
I'm happy for you. Gaston is the winner, clearing all obstacles on their turn. Gaston is the best. Gaston song commences. A royalty-free, legally
No
distinct
one.
Gaston song will begin to play. Joe, make sure you hit that song.
Hit the button.
So that was it. You beat
All
me
right.
twice in a row in Villainous.
Undefeated villainous champion. I'll retire now.
Oh my gosh. This was absolutely wonderful. Do we want to try one more quick game?
Yeah, we can do one more kick game.
Yeah.
Let's this artichokes.
Yeah, we're gonna try abandon all artichokes.
'Kay.
So if you wouldn't just give us 5 more quick minutes, 5 really, really quick minutes, we'll be set up with a quick game of abandon all artichokes. We'll talk a little bit about that. But in the meantime, stick around. We'll be right back with more Table Takes plays for the love of gaming with Bryce and Markus here on Gen Con TV.
Markus.
Markus.
Rice.
Rice.
I don't. Mice.
Mice. Mice. We'll be right back. Why, hello, and welcome back to TableTakes Plays this February 14th, this Valentine's Day 2024. I am joined by Bryce, my name is Markus, and we are here after 2 rounds of getting my ass handed to me in Villainous. We are here to play something a little bit more simple, something a little bit more, I don't want to say wholesome, but something that might be more... that might be better for your digestion. We're talking about artichokes, a good, healthy vegetable game. This is Abandon All Artichokes. Now, if this game sounds familiar to you, this is from Game Right, but this was designed by Gen Con TV's family member, how I'd word that, Emma Larkins, one of my favorite people on the face of the earth. Emma has worked with us for years at Gen Con TV, but right now Emma's a bright star making a bunch of new, cool, interesting board games. This is one of, I believe this, I don't want to say this is her first, but this is one of the first ones that I ever knew. She released this when I first met her. I am excited to play this. It's cute. It's about getting rid of all of your artichokes. We're going to learn this together. This is a little bit new to us, but I'm going to put this right here. It is a heartless card game. The goal of this game is to draw a hand that does not comprise of artichokes. When you have a hand that does not have artichokes in it, you will say, abandon all artichokes, and you win the game. And I believe there's a nice, lovely artichoke sticker as well. We're going to kind of narrate what we're doing through there. This is a nice, tight little game, but this is pretty fun. Comes in a cute little tin. I will go first, if that's okay.
Sounds good. Where's this artichoke sticker I was promised?
Well, you gotta, the artichoke sticker's for closers.
Oh.
It should, where is it?
I haven't seen it because I'm going to beat you with this too.
Did someone take, Joe, did you take our artichoke sticker? Joe! Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
It is the Okie Dokie Artichoke sticker.
So how do I get this sticker from you?
You win.
You promise?
I promise. If you win, if you beat me,
Here.
you get this artichoke sticker.
Okay, I've got a goal now.
Okay.
So put it on my car before we leave.
I have laid out the board the way it is. This is we're gonna have a compost pile right here. We're gonna have, this is the garden stock. These are our lovely playing area, garden area. This is our personal deck. We're gonna get into what this is. So we're gonna replenish the front cards of the garden stock. They are already there. So I'm gonna harvest one of these.
Okay.
So this is a very key thing. I need to pick this card with an artichoke, then put the card in front of the garden row on top. Put a card from your discard pile. These are all really useful.
They are.
I'm going to go to the eggplant one. I'm going to go with the eggplant one.
Good call.
This allows me to compost an artichoke along with this card. All players pass 2 cards to the left. So I'm going to remove my artichoke and I'm going to put this over here in the compost pile with the eggplant. And then all players pass 2 cards to the left. So I'm going to pass these over to
here. I'm going to pass these. They're definitely not artichokes.
They're definitely not artichokes. Hey, you lied to me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. There's a sticker on the line.
The stakes have never been higher. I can no longer use these cards as they are all artichokes as my first turn. I am going to then discard my entire hand, or discard this into my discard pile, and then draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is my turn. So you just...
So my turn, I will, step 1, replenish, which is make sure there's 5 cards in our garden. I'm going to harvest one of these.
Ooh. Oh, some of these are not helpful in this situation.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, like I was going to do the same play you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Okay, well, I'm going to harvest corn, which says put this card with an artichoke, then put a card, play this card with an artichoke, then put a card from the garden row on top of your deck.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play this corn with an artichoke, then I'm going to harvest a reveal the top card in this deck. Put it into your hand. Oh, I'm going to get this leak. So the leak says reveal the top card of an opponent's deck, put it into your hand or on top of their discard pile.
Oh no.
Yep. No. Afterwards, I harvested it and put it on top of your deck. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, jeez. Okay.
So then that's discard. We'll play discard on my artichokes. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
the odds are those are still artichokes.
Except for
The new card that you've
new
gotten,
card.
which is how this game gets. You start accumulating cards as you go. It takes a couple turns to really kick in, but then you see the actual plotting of this.
Yeah.
That was your turn?
that was my turn.
Okay, I'm going to replenish back up to 5. Got some more corn, thank goodness, and an onion.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I am gonna actually take this card.
okay.
I can compost an artichoke, so I'm gonna compost the artichoke, and I'm gonna put this card on the top of another player's discard pile.
Thank you. I
You're
like
welcome.
onions.
Onions are great.
I love onions.
I really don't know if I could I would be as happy as I could without them. Onions and
Yeah.
bell peppers are like one of my all-time favorite foods.
Are they?
Yeah, I really love bell peppers.
Bell peppers are pretty good.
Vegetables. This is making me want vegetables. I'm a veggie monster, so makes me really want to eat a bunch of veggies.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and have a salad now.
I want a salad. I want a salad with a pizza on top.
Pizza salad.
Pizza salad.
Interns, we're gonna get back
Pizza
from
salad.
Germany and go get us pizza salads. They have taco salads. Why not pizza salads?
Exactly. I have nothing to do.
Okay.
So I am going to put all this back, kind of shuffle this back up, and then I'm going to draw 5.
Okay.
And that is my turn. I don't think I have anything but artichokes.
Oh no, you don't. Oh, that hurts. All right. Well.
Ooh. I love how angry the onion looks.
He is very, very angry.
He looks like he's going to make me cry.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It was really good. I was trying to think about how salty he is, but I'm like, onions aren't all that salty.
No.
So, yeah. All right. I will. Man, what am I going to harvest? I'm thinking I'm going to harvest corn.
That's good. It worked well
It
last
worked
time.
good last time. So I'm going to play corn with artichoke. Then I'm going to put a card from the garden row on top of my deck. And I will be putting... You know what? Let's go with pepper.
Pepper?
Nah, we're going to go with onion.
Onion again.
Yeah. And then I will play a leak, reel the top card of an opponent's deck.
Oh,
I'm assuming it's going to be an artichoke.
it is an artichoke.
Put it into your discard pile. And then I will discard, and that was my turn.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to draw back up. Oh, I love the broccoli.
Me too. I also love broccoli in general. It's my favorite. What's your favorite vegetable?
Oh, that's a really good question. Right now, no, because mushrooms are a whole other kingdom. You can't talk about
Yeah,
mushrooms
no,
as vegetables because they're like a whole
no.
other being. Like,
Yeah.
they're something that you don't even understand yet.
True. Something I learned about mushrooms,
Yeah.
they have chitin in their cellular walls. Like chitin, the bugs and like crustaceans, mushrooms and fungi have it in their cell walls, which is why they don't break down as well as like other other vegetables.
I love this.
Right?
I love mushroom facts.
That's so great.
No.
I learned that. It's boggling.
I'm gonna eat even more mushrooms after this. My favorite vegetable. I'm trying to think. I really like zucchini.
Okay.
Because I love zucchini cookies. I like zucchini bread. I like
Fair.
using zucchini in pretty much anything.
Yeah.
It's a good green vegetable.
What about yellow zucchini?
I do love yellow
Okay,
zucchini too.
okay.
Let's do a cooking stream one of these days. Let's do a cooking stream about it.
We could bring a stove in here, right?
I am going to take the beet. How about what's your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli. Hands
Broccoli?
down. Love it.
It is the king. It really is.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's good for you. I eat it every day. I should have
Do
said
you
broccoli.
really?
Yeah, I eat broccoli every single day.
Huh.
I steam broccoli every single day.
I eat it probably every other day. Like I'll put it with everything.
It's great for you. You can do
Yeah.
so much with it too. You can also just completely get it lost in a food. Like you'll never even notice it's there. I raised the picky eater. I am going to use this to play beat.
Okay.
You and an opponent each reveal a random card.
Ooh.
What's your card?
I don't know yet because I got so many.
I know you actually are winning. If they are both artichokes, they get composted.
Yay! They all have different faces. I didn't realize that.
Oh, so on these cards, the artichokes actually have different faces. I don't know if you can see them, but where you can see them is you can pick up a copy of this pretty much anywhere. Like I've seen this at Barnes and Noble. I've seen this at Target. I've seen this at pretty much anywhere. It's a really great, easily accessible game. So this is 2 artichokes into the pile for us, which I love to see.
One thing I love about Game Right games is that they're usually pretty affordable.
Yeah.
Like, I could, at most, $20. Like, since they sell Forbidden Island and stuff for $20, like, this is just... Yeah.
Yeah, this is, and there's also like they make another one. We didn't get to touch it, but we have Sushi Go, which is another game from them. Which these little tin box games that you can take around and like play on trips, take in the car ride, put in the stock. Like I actually got Sushi Go in a stocking in 2019 from Bonsai Baby here at the Gen Con party. So thank you for Sushi Go, Bonsai. So my turn. That is. I got distracted. I'm just loving this game. Then I cannot do anything, so I'm going to drop my cards back here, and that is my turn. Shuffle. I got to shuffle.
I'm going to replenish this garden, and it's a leek. So I'm going to...
Is that broccoli wearing glasses or its pupils dilated? I couldn't tell. It's really good broccoli.
Nah, that's real good. Nah, it's got some sweet green shades on. I'm gonna gamble and I'm going to harvest another leek. Then one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this onion, which I get to compost an artichoke. And then this goes on top of your discard pile.
On mine?
That's
right. When you use it. Use it.
All right, now we're gonna reveal the top card of an opponent's deck. And I get to either put it in my hand or put it into your discard pile. Discard pile.
Dang it. You sure you don't want that artichoke?
Play another leek.
Artichoke.
Into your discard pile.
Dingus.
And that is my turn. Discard and draw 5 more.
Okay. Going to replenish over here. We have a potato.
Oh, I love potatoes.
Reveal the top card of your deck.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I am going to... Oh, no. I am actually going to take the broccoli, though, because I do want the broccoli. I'm going to compost an artichoke if your hand has 3 or more. I happen to have 3 or more, believe it or not.
That is a good call.
So I am going to play that. Then I am going to play beat.
Okay.
You and an opponent each reveal a card at random. If they are both artichokes, they go into the compost pile.
Yeah.
If they are not, we just switch.
Oh, we swap them?
Yeah, we swap, if not.
Oh, man. I like this card less now. I'm scared. This is not great for me, hopefully.
Artichokes! Okay,
artichokes around.
Artichokes, and I want to stress this: the Emma Game Found. There was even a special little extra written piece that they don't dislike artichokes. They love artichokes.
They're really
There's
good.
nothing against artichokes here. We just want to abandon them for the sake of the game, not abandon them as a dietary deliciousness kind of a thing.
They're really hard to eat, though.
They are. They actually stab you. So if you ever worked in a kitchen or if you ever worked with artichokes actually have this. I forgot the material that it's made of, but a hook. The leaves of them have this sharp hook at the end. So you actually have to break them down pretty carefully. They're also the canned artichokes usually have a bunch of fun little worms in them. So keep an eye out for that too.
Wow, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Gross.
Working in food a lot.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that is that is all I can do.
Okay.
Yep, I am done.
Okay. I'll replenish, and it's peas. Reveal 2 cards from the garden stack. Put one on your discard pile, the other on an opponent's. Okay. That's intriguing.
Yeah, so that's reveal the top 2 cards on the garden stack. So there, put one on top of the discard. Oh, so you could get something interesting for free.
You could.
But you could also get, there's no artichokes in the game anymore.
No. So yeah, like I'm not a fan of peas in this game. All right, I'm going to harvest. You know, we're gonna go with an eggplant.
That's fair.
All right. So then I'm going to compost eggplant with an artichoke. Then we'll pass 2 cards to each other.
2 random cards?
Nope, not
Oh.
random.
Okay. Dang it. Well. Yeah, okay. All right, 2 artichokes. 2 artichokes for 2 artichokes.
I had to hope. I was like, it's getting close. All right, and then I'm going to onion away a different artichoke, and then put this on your discard.
Oh my gosh.
And then I am done.
Okay, building back up here. I am going to I'm going to harvest the potato.
Okay.
Harvesting the potato means that reveal the top card of your deck, compost if an artichoke, otherwise discard it. Damn it!
Oh no, you're beat.
Okay, so you're useless to me, potato.
Poor potato.
You really hurt me on this day.
On this day.
On this day.
This Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Will forever be known as the beginning of the potato war.
I'm about to fight this potato, honestly.
He's all sad.
Compost an artichoke, put this card on top of another play's discard pile.
Hey, it's an
So I'm
onion.
going to play the onion. Welcome back.
I like onions. Man,
And
so good.
that is my turn.
Okay. I'm going to replenish, and it's an onion. All right, so I'm going to... I'm going to grab this onion. Actually, no. I'm going to grab this pepper. Pepper instead. So I'm going to put a card from a discard pile on top of my deck.
Okay.
And that will be
Oh, I forgot about how good the pepper can be.
a leek. Then I'm going to play a corn, play with an artichoke. I'm going to put a pepper on top of my deck. And then I'm going to play another corn, and I'm going to put a onion on top of my deck.
Oh, I wanted that onion so bad.
All right, then I'll discard. I'll draw 3 cards, and then I got to shuffle, and that's my turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was so you see how more and more we're using more
Carrots.
and more carrots and more peas. The carrot,
Man.
as your only play action, can post 2 artichokes along with this card.
Carrots are also really good.
It's your only play action. Carrots are
Yeah.
versatile, so you can use them as anything. They're
Right?
sweet. I like any vegetables that you could use in multiple different ways.
Same.
Carrots are a good example. Like, carrot
Yeah.
cake is delicious.
I love it. I got
am-
carrot cake at home. I'm so stoked.
I'm jealous of you, but I'm very happy for you. So I'm going to
Thank
take
you.
the carrot.
Oh no, that's fair.
I'm taking the
some.
carrot, and I'm getting as my only action. I can't do anything else. I can't spam multiple attacks. I am going to discard this and the carrot. The carrot is composted, not discarded, composted. There's a different wording. So I'm composting that. I'm going to draw back up, and that is my turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to I'm going to replenish.
There is a rule that if there's more than 3 of the same kind, I believe.
Okay.
Or more of the 4 of the same kind. So
Okay.
so we're fine.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leak and reveal the top card of an opponent's deck. I'm going to put it into my hand.
No.
So I get a beat. Then, wow. Okay, so that's in my discard. Now I'm going to play a pepper, so that it goes on top of my deck. Then I'm going to I'm going to compost an artichoke with my onion. So there's that, and then have an onion, good sir.
Thank you. I love having this onion here.
Then I'm going to
Safe.
pepper a pepper on top of my deck. Ooh. And then, like, I have this beat now, which was a present, and thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
But, like, I don't have a random card to reveal, so I can't even play it.
Yeah, I guess that's.
So-
yeah, you got to draw back up.
Yeah, that's my turn.
If you draw back up without 5 artichokes, you win.
I know.
I think you got to draw back up before the end of your turn.
Wait, how?
Oh, that's right. We have to shuffle. Wait, how does this work?
Wait, what do you mean? I'm so confused.
Yeah, because I think if you have, it says the final phase of the turn is to draw 5 cards,
okay.
and then if you get 5 that are artichokes, which is a good chance, you might just win.
All right, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Moment of truth.
No.
No, not 5.
Not 5.
Okay. Oh, that's close. That's close.
It's close.
It was almost time to abandon all artichokes. But unfortunately, it is not. So we have the 5 here. We are good. I'm going to take the corn.
Okay.
I'm going to play the corn, this card with an... Oh, no, I can't do that, actually. Put the card... Wait. Play this card with an artichoke, then put the card from the garden row on the top of your deck. Oh, so I could do that.
Yeah, probably.
So post the artichoke, then play this card.
Not compost. You don't get to compost it. You just
Play this card with an artichoke. Then put a card from your garden. Oh, that's terrible. Why would I even do that? Then I'm not doing that. I'm going to use the broccoli. No, I'm going to use the artichoke composter machine, the onion. I'm going to compose the artichoke and put this on the top of your discard pile, making it easier for you to win.
I like that.
And then I am going to... Yeah, I actually cannot use any of my cards right now, so that is...
I am sorry.
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to replenish.
Okay.
It's broccoli.
We love broccoli.
So good.
Especially earlier in the game, too. Broccoli's a really good card. You can get rid of things with broccoli.
I like broccoli for that, but...
Oh, broccoli mac and cheese might sound good tonight. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after this. Don't worry about me.
That might... Man, that sounds really... Yeah. Well, so my... I know, the eggplant is hella scandalous. Well, I don't know if we need... Okay, so, sorry. I realized I'm responding to the chat, but you don't know. So, Volpes, or Volps?
Volps. Hey, how you doing?
Volps 484 is what the eggplant. How scandalous. And the eggplant is pretty scandalous.
It is. Have you seen the art for this one? Yeah,
I did.
Joe, could we censor the eggplant when it pops up on screen again, please? Thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks at home. That will never happen again.
Emojis are rough. All right, so it's still my turn.
Yeah.
Now that you've shuffled, where's your deck?
I have no more.
Well, wait, what?
These are the only cards I have.
Wow. That
I am getting into trouble because if this happens again, it also might mean good for me if I'm out of artichokes. But there is, if I run out with fewer than 5 cards, do not shuffle your discard pile to form a new deck unless you are unable to draw a hand to 5. So there's nothing.
So what do you do if you get rid of one?
Then that becomes my discard pile again? I don't know.
How do you play?
Let's find out.
Okay. Well, you know what, friend? I'm going to get peas. I'm going to play peas. I'm going to reveal 2 cards from the garden stack and put one on my discard pile and the other in an opponent's. So there's peas and there's a potato. Ooh. Let's go ahead and I will give you a potato. So now you have a potato in your discard pile.
Yay! Oh, man.
And you have no deck. Oh, so would you have to shuffle your deck if I tell you?
That's the So here's the three things about draw 5.
Okay.
If your deck runs out before you've drawn all 5 cards, draw as many as you can. Shuffle your discard pile to form a new deck and finish drawing.
Okay.
If both your deck and discard pile run out, you may end up with fewer than 5 cards in your hand.
Okay.
Do not shuffle your discard pile to form a new deck unless you are unable to draw to a hand of 5 at the end of your turn, or if a potato and elite card is played and the target's deck is empty. So I think what you were asking about was the potato and leek card? Yeah.
I will play a leek.
No! Which means my life is not easy. So what does the leek do?
The leek, reveal the top card of an opponent's deck, put it into your hand or on top of their discard pile.
So then, would this become the discard pile then?
I think so. Well, so You can't reveal the top of your deck because you don't have one, so your discard pile has to shuffle and go on top to become your
So
discard.
it's just this.
And then it's that, and then I get to choose if I want it or it goes into your discard.
How do you
and
feel
I
about
do.
this? It's yours.
I do. Thank you, man.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome.
All right. So then that's that leak. I'm going to play a potato, reveal top card of my deck, compost it if artichoke, otherwise discard it. It's corn, it gets discarded. You don't have any more cards. I'm going to play a pepper and put peas on top of my deck. And then end my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw back up to 5. We have a carrot. Gonna harvest one of the face up cards. I'll grab the peas.
Okay.
Reveal 2 cards from the garden stack. Put one of them in your discard pile and the other one on an opponent's. So top card, 2 cards. I'll take the leaks.
Okay.
And how about you have the beat?
Oh,
which is a
thanks.
pretty good one for you,
Yeah,
actually.
I like beets.
Then I will win the game.
Well, do you have nothing, no artichokes in hand?
I can. So I have put this compost an artichoke if I use the onion
Okay.
to put this on your discard pile.
Yep.
Then composting the artichoke.
Yep.
Then I would then draw back up to 5
Yeah,
cards.
if you don't have any more artichokes, you win.
And I must exclaim,
Counterspell.
"Damn it! No! Abandon all artichokes."
No, the sticker!
The sticker is staying with me. Is what I would say if I wasn't so happy to be spending this night playing with Bryce. Bryce, it was absolutely wonderful.
Oh, you're still
playing
giving
with
me
you.
sticker? Oh.
Of course, it was absolutely wonderful playing
Thank
with you.
you so much.
It was so nice, like playing with these multiple random games here.
Super fun. We should do this again sometime.
We should do this again. Another
Yeah.
Table Takes plays, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Let's do this.
Ooh, yeah, I already have ideas. We could play Hanabi for 4th of July.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
So keep an eye here. We're gonna do some more Table Takes plays, but this was Abandoned Artichokes from Game Right. Emma Larkins, illustrated by Bonnie Pang. We also played Villainous. Another game over here that we didn't get a chance to touch was Patchwork. This game looks really cool. We played a little bit of it beforehand to get a feel for it. I am excited to check this game out.
Yeah.
This is another option we might do down the line. But yeah, Bryce, thank you so much for hanging out here and playing with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Would you like to plug anything you're working on? Tell them where to find you if you want them to find you.
Sure, you can find me online. My name's Bryce Bebop, so it's pretty much just me. I am primarily here Wednesdays at like 6 on Actoroki, both of the Actoroki
Yeah.
versions, and then me and I don't remember what we're. Me and my partner are making some stuff that soon I'll be able to plug, but right now it's still in works.
Yeah.
And I also can't remember what we were going to call our production, our stuff. I don't remember.
We'll remember when it's at. We'll fix it in post too.
Yeah, fix it in post.
Yeah, just move your mouth a little bit, and then we'll fix. Yes, just like that. Exactly. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining.
No problem.
Yeah. My name is Markus. You can follow me at Best Kind of Worst on Twitter and Instagram. I think are the 2 websites that exist still. You can also check me out
Twitter.
here. It's Twitter as far as as long as I want to believe it, it's Twitter. So for me, I'm just not going to change it. Follow me on Twitter at Best Kind of Worst, but ultimately you just shouldn't. You can check out all the great stuff we have on Gen Con TV. Every Monday through Friday, we have a full week of content. Monday, we have Peter versus the Machine, where Peter plays usually a war game or kind of strategy game. Right now, he's in Civilization. We also have Dress to Quest, a cosplay D&D show every Monday. On Tuesdays, we have Indie by Night with Vampire the Masquerade. Some really cool people. Takes place in Indianapolis, a place that is a little familiar to those who like Gen Con. On Wednesdays, we have Path of Brush, which actually airs right before this show, which is usually Actoroki. And then Thursdays, we have Blood on the Clock Tower. We have Shadowrun, Roll with Rem Alternus. And then Friday, we have Table Takes, our news show with Bonsai, Javion Noir, and of course Peter Atkinson, followed by Joyful Gaming on Sarah's Table. We have a full lineup of as we say this a lot, but we don't want to lose this being the best 4 days in gaming all year round. Like, we have access to that. So please check out the VODs. Check out what we do here. We have a lot of content, a lot of really cool people bringing you a very different amount of games. So, Bryce, thank you so much for this. I'm just really hyped. Let's have a great night. All of you, thank you for joining us here. Have a great Valentine's Day, and take care of yourself. Be good. Be good. That's it. That's all I have. Okay.
Be good.
Goodbye. See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.